Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody. Here I am online. Hi, Karuna. How are you? I'm very glad to see you. And thank you very much for all of you watching this program. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody. Here I am online. Hi. So today we're going to continue talking on dreams, which we have been talking since last two episodes. This is the third episode, and this is based on the request from my friends to talk about dreams. And Karuna, would you like to come? Okay, I'm yet to give you the stream yet. I'm sorry for that. I'm wondering why people are not coming. It was my mistake. I had not given the stream yet to a lot of people. So to all my friends, I'm sorry. I had not sent the stream yet. I'm going to send it to you now. Just hold on a minute. Let me send the StreamYards. Oh. Hi, Karuna.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
Glad to see you.
Namaste. My first.
Namaste. Hi, Karuna. Good morning.
There's an echo.
Oh, wow. Lubna is around. Hi, Lubna. Very glad to see you. Thank you so much. Wow. Malati is also there. Amazing, Malati. So I'm sending the StreamYard. You can all join. Let's all talk together. We are not talking about any controversial subject. We're going to talk about our dearest, dream subject, right? All of us dream from our childhood. We are going to talk about that. Come and share your dreams. Hi, SD. Namaskar. And some of you have the short names. Please tell your name because I might forget. I'm sorry. Please tell your name. SD, just put your name so that I can start, taking your name. Yes, Karunaji, let's talk.
Let's do
If
it,
you're
Dr.
okay.
Senthil. Let's do it. Thank
Yes.
you again for having me first over here. Maybe I'll take a quick exit once I finish because it's 6:30 here. But
Oh,
it's
wow.
Saturday. It's amazing. I start my day, so I'm very happy
Wow.
to be here.
Wow. It's my pleasure, and our channel is honored to have somebody like you in our channel, and you carry so much of, experience and the value system, and knowing you now more, talking to you on everyday basis. And trust me, I have a huge admiration for you, and you are turning out to be, inspiration for many ladies. How they can stand on their own, support the family, and trust me, some of you, I'm fans for some of you actually, and this is how ladies have to be. And you are a role model, and most of the time when you speak, words of wisdom flows out of you, and I'm sure my viewers are going to be benefited out of it.
I appreciated the kind words, but please forgive me because I am not fueled on any coffee. I am on raw oxygen, and
I
I
understand,
want
don't
to.
worry. That's cool. Your words are good
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this because I missed the first two early morning starting of the shows, so I was
Mhm.
like, I just want to.
Sure. I'm waiting for some more people to join so that we can start the topic. Hi, SD.
Hello, sir.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste. Namaste, Karuna.
Namaste, ji, namaste.
And please tell your name.
Yeah, Shruta.
Shraddha. Yes, she was there effectively last week. And she even asked me to sing a song. I missed it actually. Anna, Shraddha?
Yeah, that was
Which was that?
Rosa.
Yeah, Rojo movie. Yes. Wow. Can you see this? All good souls are getting connected. Karuna, can you see Jatin uncle is here? Wow.
Jatan, sir,
Shraddha
is
is
there.
here.
Namaste.
Namaste, Jatanji. Good morning.
Namaste,
Amazing.
Jatin ji.
SD, why don't you rename your SD to full name, yeah, so that it will be easy for everybody to take your name.
Okay, I'll do it next time.
Yeah, because see, you all should become popular in my channel. And
Yeah,
hi, Malti, come on, speaker, come and talk to us. And Lubna, you too, come. You see, Jitin uncle, Karuna, all the same family is around. Come over, we'll talk. Yes, Jatin uncle, namaste. I'm so glad. You know, मुझे तो मालूम है कोई आता है नहीं आता है बट आप आएंगे आप मेरे साथ है and I'm so glad that consistency always coming to my channel and giving me the support and I still remember uncle I need blessing from you a elder person sitting in my channel will make my channel with a lot of wisdom with your blessings and also people who look up to the channel when they see a elderly person of my father's age is sitting there they'll respect the channel isn't it. Thank you, uncle. Thank you for respecting me. Thank you for tolerating me. Or thank you for, giving that hand of friendship.
Thank you, Senthil.
And Malti is saying, hi, Jatin uncle. And she also said, hi, Karuna.
Namaste, Ji. Yeah. Very nice to be here back with the family.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We have to address these people, our old friends. Kirti, hi, Kirti. Namaskaram to all of you. Yes, Kirti. I'm so glad we are all one family, isn't it? We never got separated. See, the goodness brought us together. We all have become like a family. I still remember Nirupama auntie telling me one day, सेंथिल बेटा जल्दी शुरू करो हमको कुछ चैनल चाहिए हम लोगों को मिलना चाहिए हम लोगों को बात करना चाहिए we should talk we should just meet each other and we are one family that's what brought us together yes uncle आप बोलिए
फिर से सबको नमस्ते मेरी तरफ से और बहुत सारी खुशियाँ और प्रार्थना करता हूँ ऐसे ही हम सब मिलकर इस चैनल के थ्रू सेंथिल के थ्रू कुछ अच्छा कर सके वो अच्छा कर सके अपने देश और आने वाली जनरेशन के लिए ये हमारा मोटिव है ठीक है ना लास्ट हमारा टॉपिक था ड्रीम के ऊपर और करुणा बिटिया ने बहुत अच्छा क्या बोला आपने
नहीं go ahead uncle
ओके
I'm sorry I muted you I'm sorry please go ahead
चाइल्ड ड्रीम और मिडिल एज ड्रीम और सीएम ड्रीम के बारे में लास्ट हमने टॉपिक में बात भी किया था अपने अपने ड्रीम के बारे में आज मेरे ख्याल से टॉपिक है कि ड्रीम चीटर एंड ड्रीम क्या बोलते हैं उसको एक और था ड्रीम चीटर एंड
ड्रीम स्टीलर एंड ड्रीम अचीवर
चोरों के सपनों के चोर
ओके अचीवर है
गुड वन करना
स्टीलर ओके ऐसा है देखो इस टॉपिक पे मैं अपना ओपिनियन दूंगा मेरा ओपिनियन ये रहेगा कि हर एक इंसान का अपना अपना सपना होता है और जो वो सपना होता है उसको कैसे अचीव करना है और ये हर एक एज में अलग अलग तरह के सपने हो सकते हैं और उन सबको सपनों को कैसे अचीव करना होता है मैं थोड़ा सा बचपन में जाता हूँ थोड़ा मैं यंग एज से शुरू करता हूँ जब इंसान छोटा होता है तो वो ना समझ होता है तो उसको नहीं मालूम होता है कि वो क्या करना चाहता है तो इसके बारे में जब इंसान छोटा होता है उसको ना समझ होता है तो मेरा अपना ये ओपिनियन है जैसे मेरे को मेरे पेरेंट्स ने डेवलप समझाया है और ये चीज़ें मेरे को अभी भी इस एज में अपने बचपन की कुछ ऐसी अच्छी बातें याद आती हैं जिससे कि मैं उसको आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप उनको फॉलो करो जो क्योंकि हर एक इंसान की अपनी सिचुएशन होती है उसको उस हिसाब से डील करना चाहिए हाँ एक राय जरूर दूंगा अपनी बात पूरी करने से पहले कि आपकी जो भी ओपिनियन है जो आपका जो भी ड्रीम है उसको शेयर जरूर करो अपनों से जो जिसको आप फेथ है मेरे को अभी भी याद है कि जब मेरे फादर छोटे थे मैं छोटा था और फादर हमारे घर के बाहर 2 पेड़ हुआ करते थे वो हमको अपना ज्ञान का जो अपना शास्त्र है उनके बारे में सुनाया करते थे और पढ़ाया करते थे जिसकी वजह से मेरे ख्याल से मैं बड़ी बात नहीं कहता अपनी ओपिनियन देता हूँ मेरे में आज स्टेबिलिटी है ये अपने शास्त्रों का ज्ञान होना, ये थोड़ा सा बचपन में माँ बाप को सिखाना चाहिए अपने बच्चों को, जिससे कि उनका बेस स्ट्रांग रहे। हर एक धर्म का फर्ज है अपने अपनी अच्छी बातें हम धर्म के बारे में समझाना। कोई क्या कर रहा है इस बारे में हमें नहीं डिस्कशन करना है, हमने क्या अच्छा करना है इस बारे में डिस्कशन करना है। तो जब फादर ने हमको ये सब समझाया, फिर थोड़ा थोड़ा दिमाग में रहता था हमें मंदिर जाना है, पूजा करनी है, ये सब चीज़ें, उसका फ़ायदा हमें आज इस उम्र में आके भी हो रहा है, क्योंकि लोगों के साथ जुड़ना इतना आसान नहीं, दूर है। तो जब मैं छोटा था तो फादर हमें पढ़ाया भी करते थे, सब चीज़ें करते थे। ऐसे ही मैं आज की छोटी जनरेशन, जो छोटे बच्चे हैं, उनसे यही प्रेयर करूँगा, प्रार्थना करूँगा कि कम से कम वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा टाइम अपने मदर फादर के साथ गुजारें। और मदर फादर का भी फर्ज बनता है कि वो बच्चों को बात सुने और उनको टाइम भी दें, क्योंकि आजकल इतनी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक चीज़ें हो गई कि माँ बाप उन बच्चों को दे देते हैं और वो बच्चे उसी में मस्त रहते हैं, फिर पता नहीं चलता कि बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं कि नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं। इस वजह से थोड़ा टेंशन क्रिएट होता है। तो मेरा अपना ओपिनियन ये है कि छोटी एज में माँ बाप अपने बच्चों को अपने शास्त्रों का ज्ञान जरूर दें, जिसका जितना जैसा मजहब है उस बारे में, और ये समझा के रखें कि फ्यूचर में कुछ अच्छा करना है। ये मेरा चाइल्ड एज का बात। तो जब इंसान बड़ा होता है तो उसको जैसे 12th है, 12th के बाद तो उसको चॉइस होती है कि उसको कौन सी लाइन में जाना है। तो उसके लिए उसको प्लानिंग करनी पड़ती है, जैसे उसको डॉक्टरी करनी है, इंजीनियरिंग करनी है, तो हिसाब से वो सब्जेक्ट भी चॉइस करता है। लेकिन चॉइस करने से पहले तुमको अंदर से कॉन्फिडेंस होना चाहिए कि भाई ठीक है, मैं कोशिश करूँगा, और मैं एक प्लान बनाओ कि भाई मेरे को ये 3 साल की स्टडी है या 4 साल की स्टडी है, जॉब करना है। प्लानिंग बनाना बहुत जरूरी है, कागज पे लिखो उसको कि मेरे को ये इस टाइम के अंदर ये करना ही करना है, ये अचीव करने के। और उन लोगों को ढूंढो जो तुम्हारा साथ दे सके, चाहे सबसे पहले अपने घर वाले हों, परिवार हो, दोस्त हो, टीचर हो, तो उन लोगों से कांटेक्ट में रखो। क्यों कि कोई ना कोई तुम्हारा ऐसा दुनिया में जरूर मिलेगा जो तुम्हारा अच्छा साथ देगा। हर एक इंसान बुरा नहीं होता है और हर एक इंसान अच्छा नहीं होता, अच्छे बुरे सब जगह हैं। तुमको अपना चॉइस बनाना है कि तुम्हारे को तुम्हारे ड्रीम को अचीव करने के लिए तुम्हारा कौन साथ दे सकता है। और उसमें दो चीज़ें ये ध्यान रखना होता है, जो तुम्हारा ड्रीम को अचीव करने में तुम्हारा साथ देगा वो तुम्हारा साथ कभी नहीं छोड़ेगा। वो जब तक तुम्हारे साथ रहेगा जब तक तुम उसमें अपने ड्रीम में सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो जाते हैं। अब थोड़ा सा मैं ड्रीम चीटर के बारे में बात करता हूँ। ये चीज़ें हमारे साथ भी हुई हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी के साथ होती हैं किसी के साथ नहीं होती हैं। मैं थोड़ा सा एग्जांपल देता हूँ। ऐसा है कि जो इंसान जो तुम्हारे को जो तुम्हें पता है कि तुम अच्छा करने जा रहे हो और उसमें बार बार तुमको आके ये बोलेगा नहीं ये ठीक नहीं है, ऐसे नहीं होगा, वैसे नहीं होगा, उसको नेगलेक्ट मत करो, क्योंकि वो तुम्हारा मोटिवेट करने का है। तुम अपनी तो कि वो बोलेगा और तुमको डबल करना है, वो तुमको ना बोलेगा लेकिन तुम्हें करना है। तो तुम्हारे साथ कोई ऐसा होना भी चाहिए जो देखो जो तुमको क्या बोलता हूँ, सिखाने वाला जिसको बोलते हैं, जो तुमको तुम्हारे रास्ते में रोड़ा डालेगा और जो तुम्हारे को परेशान करेगा, उन्हीं चीज़ों से तुम सीखते भी हो। तो ऐसे इंसान, बुरा मैं उनको नहीं कहता, उनके बेस पे तुम अपने जो ड्रीम है उसको अचीव कर सकते हो। तो उन लोगों को नेगलेक्ट मत करो, उनकी बात सुनो, लेकिन अपने को ध्यान रखो। हाँ, और इसमें एक बात ये भी ऐड करता हूँ कि उन लोगों को उतना ही सुनो जितना तुम बर्दाश्त कर सकते हो। जो तुम ये देखो कि भाई नहीं ये इंसान तो जरूर से बाहर हो गया है, अब इसको प्यार से समझाने के बाद, चाय कॉफ़ी पिलाने के बाद भी, सब कुछ होने के बाद भी ये हमारे को हमारे ड्रीम को रोक रहा है, उसमें अड़चने डाल रहा है, तो भैया हाथ जोड़ के उसको एक दिन घर बुलाओ, चाय कॉफ़ी पिलाओ, भैया हमारा तुम्हारा यहीं तक साथ था, क्योंकि हमने तुम्हें बहुत समझाया है। क्योंकि जब तक तुम अपने दिल की बात से बोलोगे नहीं ना, वो तुमको समझेगा नहीं। बोलो भाई मैं ये करना चाहता, तुमको मैं 2 बार बोला, 3 बार बोला, और तुम मेरे को हमेशा नेगेटिव बोलते रहते हो, ये अच्छा नहीं है, वो बुरा नहीं है। तो ऐसे करके उस इंसान से छुटकारा भी पाया जा सकता है। और इस यहाँ तक मेरा इतना अपना ओपिनियन था। जब दूसरों की बात सुनूंगा तो शायद हो सकता है मैं अपना दूसरा ओपिनियन दे सकूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
You're
सेंथिल
muted,
अनम्यूट
Senthil.
कर लो.
In fact, I was telling uncle थोड़ा serious हो जाते हैं जब when he is talking. हंसते रहिए uncle, we are talking about a dream. आपको याद है लास्ट सेशन में कैसे आई वॉज ब्रिंगिंग आउट द स्माइल इन योर फेसेस, मेकिंग यू टू रिमेंबर द चाइल्डहुड ड्रीम्स. याद है क्या क्या बात किया? माइट बी सम न्यू पीपल आर सिटिंग देयर. लेट मी टेल यू, Karuna, you missed the last session. I want to have a recap to you. We are talking about the Barca Cola, you know and also the best part of it is my wife was even nowadays I will take my wife and give her the barf ka cola. मैं उसको देखकर इतना मजा लेता हूँ because immediately you go back to your childhood. You don't worry about your makeup, you don't do anything, and after finishing the barf ka cola, your tongue and your lips, everything goes blue color, different color. It's so funny, you know and I was talking about you know cutting the ripe mango and putting chili and salt in eating that. And see, in childhood we didn't have money, right? And we could not afford so many things. But today we have the money, but we have forgotten our childhood dreams. Going and getting wet in the rain, and going and playing in the water, the beaches, and rolling on the beaches, because we have been told all the time, "Arey, कपड़ा खराब हो जाएगी, ये हो जाएगी, वो हो जाएगी, ये मत करो, वो मत करो." Now that you have the freedom to lead the life you want, are you leading that dream life? No. Same gali galoch, same gossiping against each other, hatred, talking about corona, looking at the news channel, all negative, negative, negative. So I want to tell you back again why we took the topic dream, right? I was waiting for some people to come so that I give the topic today, right? Why did we choose dream? Look at what is happening around. Third wave has come in corona. People are scared. It is spreading more than wave 2. Luckily, not many people are dying. That's so nice, because governments across the globe have done a lot of vaccination and a lot of effort, right directions have been taken. Because we should not only criticize the kind of effort governments and the medical field have taken is unbelievable. And in most of the countries, these vaccines were given free of cost. So we need to appreciate that. You understand what I'm saying? So now they're trying to curtail, and they're saying that now that it is spreading so fast, everybody will become immune to coronavirus, and 2022 will be the end for coronavirus. So at the end of the tunnel, there is always a light. So please remember, after 2002, life is going to be back to normal, and we are going to have more fun, more entertainment, and more brotherlyhood, and love relationship is going to be multifold increasing, because in the last 2 years we understood the value of all this, isn't it? Going and watching a movie in the theater, we understand the value now. Going freely without the mask to the shopping mall is a dream, has become a dream now, isn't it? Right? And going and walking in the street, and going to a park without the mask has become a dream, right? Things are going to be better. The economy will improve, and your dreams are going to be achieved. And at this time where the world is going through the worst ever crisis, whether it is economy or unemployment, disease, death, seeing all that, you have two choices: sit home, become negative, and get into depression, and keep on gossiping negativity about what is happening in the world, or come and talk to us about your dreams and talk about the future dreams. All your dreams are going to happen. That's what we spoke about. Law of attraction. You attract what you want in the world. And it is said in Law of Attraction secret movie which we saw, your wish is my command. Means what you wish is what you get. The implementation of that is what you think, what you strongly feel, and what you verbalize is what happens. We also gave examples of that, right? Now, however, when you are marching towards success, you have a lot of people who stop you. We call them as dream stealers. Now, I don't want any lectures to the audience. I want you to tell me who was the dream stealer in your life. See, many a time when you are asked to express yourself, you become a teacher and preacher. Let's not do that. Let's share our experiences. Who was the dream stealer in your life? And the minute you do that, you always have the habit of looking at somebody outside. Whenever you point a mistake at somebody else, three fingers are pointing towards you. So the dream stealers are within your family. It could be starting from your mother, father. We talk great things about father and mother and our family, but somewhere we have to say in our life how, with too much love and attention and too much of caring, how the same parents became dream stealers, how your siblings and how your relatives, how your uncle came to your house, said that no, 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 this is not good, that is not good, casually, and that destroyed your dream. Are you with me? And in every walk of life, whether you're a teacher, I'm talking about all your loved ones who became your dream stealer. And if you are at home and you're a husband, you want to progress, you want to do your business, your wife stops you. She is a dream stealer. Vice versa. A girl after two deliveries, she want to go back to job, husband stops her. He's killing her dream. So these are the dream stealers. And again, you have friends and you have many people in the society who keep on saying, you can't, you can't, you can't. And I say, there is no such word as can't. It is only you don't want to. Or you're telling to yourself, I don't want to do something. But you tell a lie that I can't. There is nothing in this world which says you can't. You can do whatever you want. And dream. When I say dream, let's clarify this. We are not talking about the dream which comes in our sleep, where we don't have any control. We are not talking about that. We are talking about you go for an interview. In the interview, they ask you a question, what are your dreams? We are talking about the wish list, desire, and the world has abundance. In that, what is that you want? That is your dream. And who stops you getting that abundance which is available to you? It could be a politician, it could be a corporate world, it could be law, it could be anything. So please be open and look at it from yourself. Don't look at it from others' point of view. For you, who were the dream stealers in your life? And if you can identify those dream stealers, if you can stop them, if you can avoid them, and if you can ignore them, you move faster towards your dream. That is the topic which we are going to discuss today. I hope I made it clear to all of you. And Karuna, does it make sense? You can alter the topic or you can add something to the topic. Go ahead.
Thank you, Dr. Senthil. I was taking notes as you were talking about all the points. And for me, in my perspective, I want to break down. मैं अगर हिंदी में बोलूँ या इंग्लिश में बोलूँ, जैसा होगा मैं दोनों करूँगी. मेरे लिए सपनों के चोर जो होते हैं, मैं उनको लाइफ में जो जनरल स्टेजेस होते हैं, लाइफ में हम जैसे बड़े होते हैं, बचपन से बूढ़े तक हमारी जो एज होती है.
Karuna, I would prefer English
Okay.
because most of we Indians know
English?
English.
Okay.
And we have people from South India and people from Bangalore and many other places. They may not understand Hindi. And we always have a Hindi translator and the Hindi speaker, which is in Jatin uncle. And he will talk only in Hindi. So remaining of us, we can speak in English. Please go
No
ahead.
problem. So I wanted to start with stages of dream stealers as growing up. In class in kindergarten, we have students, peers, classmates who are bully. They are our dream stealers to begin with. In life, we have society that tells us we can't do this, we can't do that. That's another dream stealer. In family, we have circumstances where the dream stealers are. It's always about the fear, the self-doubt. कि ये society क्या कहेगी हमारा, like our family name will be this, our family name will be that. It's always the fear. And as individual, the dream stealers, like for example, I can be my own dream stealer when I have a thought of self-doubt, lack of confidence or insecurity. So I think like dream stealers, it's not just the world that we can blame to, it's ourselves also, because I can also be my own person to break my own will. So I went with that. The other thing lately, have been in a very conscious practice. The last 5 text messages on my phone, if I every day, day to day, if I'm communicating with people, all I have to do is pick up my phone and see the last 5 text messages I've sent. Were they sent, were the exchange of communication as an uplifting or my mind, my happiness stealers, or my joy stealers, or my joy killers, things like that. So for me, I'm literally focused on, like, I'm being actively mindful about every little action I do, even the people I communicate, the talks I do with people. Is this person bringing me up my energy level, or are they bringing deflecting my energy level? Because from that itself I can recognize they're dream stealers or they're not, so for me that's like my way of checking. Like, sometimes people just text you because they want to know gossip about somebody else, and all they do is they just want to talk to you because they want to get information. Or there are people who actually well wishing, want to check in and see how you're doing in these times, like with things that are happening. So for me, I filter my list of dream stealers just through my text messages. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't have to listen or pick up this message because you're wasting my energy by draining me with your things that I don't need to know. So for me, I'm with that intention. um, I want to also share is that dream stealers, for me, for example, now that we're talking about in family, I think my own dream stealer was myself, because I doubted myself. My family, or my siblings or my peers always believed in me. They said, Karuna, you can do it, you just don't do it. So I never believed that. But as growing up as a younger woman, I realized I was my own dream stealer because I listened to the world more than I listened to myself. And that shifted when I came to that realization that I cannot care for every human being out there because I cannot make everybody happy. I have to first be happy with myself, how I'm doing, how I'm conducting. So for me, I think my culprit was me first before I can blame anybody else. But as I realized that I am my own roadblock and my own dream stealer, I quickly learned and understood that the dynamic is that once you are clear in your intention, you decide anything that you would like to achieve, go for it. Success will be there for sure. But as long as you have that fierce willingness to go forward with it. So there are other people too, like dream stealers that we meet in our life as we grow up. But I wouldn't want to blame anybody first. I'd rather blame myself because I'm the one who gives the choice and the power to someone else to conduct their opinion, their thought process, and their way of conditioning my own entity. So I keep that self very, consciously aware. And I think for me, that would be summarizing it for this section.
Amazing, Karuna. Fantastic. You all should know that Karuna also has a channel, and myself and Karuna are going to come out with series of videos on different subjects of the world, actually. And we were talking about pregnancy recently. We have recorded it, and we're going to further record it, and we're going to release it step by step. What a pregnant woman should do to have a gifted angel kid. So this is the topic, and I think we'll actually talk about the topic once Karuna is ready with her work. And I'm going to interview Karuna, and Karuna is going to interview me, and we both are going to talk on many subjects, pre-recorded videos. We're going to share it in my channel and Karuna's channel also. And Karuna will also have live sessions, and I would be joining her, and Karuna will join me, and we are going to associate with each other to bring in a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And Jatin uncle, this is for you, that you can join us there and here also. And also please spread this information and bring in more and more people. Please understand, the topics what we are talking is all about positivity to the uh, society. And Karuna, this aspect I myself did not think, right? And I myself, I'm the dream stealer. Amazing. The reason I don't achieve many things is giving excuses, laziness, procrastination, postponing things, right? And not having a self belief, putting blames on others for my failures. And I think I should remove all this. And these are all the dream stealers. If I remove that from my personality, then I'll be the dream achiever. Wow. Identifying the dream stealer within you, unbelievable. This is what happens think tank. When many minds come together, lot of new ideas come out, right? Okay, let's go to Shruta, you've been waiting for long. Please go ahead and talk to us. What do you feel? And we also have Abdul Rashid sir. Please go ahead.
I don't have much to tell. First thing I should congratulate Karuna for being so very, she talked very, very well, very informative. For me, like my childhood dream was to become a dancer or a singer. I did not get any encouragement, but I pursued. But since I did not get complete encouragement, I could not become any professional singer or dancer. Then, even after my marriage, I did not get any, the support that you need to get. So, just I was a counselor, working as a counselor, as a language, foreign language counselor. Then now I'm at home. Now I concentrate completely on my son. He is my dream, everything. Senthil sir, I think I had DM'd you regarding him.
Yes.
Yeah, can I tell about him?
No, this is not the platform. Definitely, I'm going to reply to you, and I will
Yeah,
personally call you also when you share your number. I'll talk to him also.
I wanted to ask Jatin sir also, or can you put a word to him?
Yeah, I will definitely do that. I'll put a word to Karuna also, for sure.
To
अ,
Jatin sir.
देखो, एकदम से किसी के बारे में अपना ओपिनियन देना मैं ठीक नहीं समझता।
नहीं
जब
नहीं अंकल, आप ये टॉपिक भी नहीं जानते, सो ये बात भी
हाँ,
डिस्कस कीजिए
नहीं
प्लीज।
वही वही मैं
तो वो
वही
अलग टॉपिक है, अलग टॉपिक है, डेफिनेटली आई टॉक टू यू व्हाट श्रुता वांटेड टू से। गो अहेड श्रुता, टेल मी मोर अबाउट योर ड्रीम्स, एटलीस्ट सिंग ए सॉन्ग फॉर अस।
Oh no,
यू
now I can't sing.
No, this is not fair, this is not fair, you're
No,
caught.
no, no.
You're
One
supposed to
second.
say it.
Senthil sir, I
हाँ,
have been, I had a vocal cord operation few years back.
but
After
after that
that,
also
I've
we
not,
are able to hear you, we are able to hear you.
no, I have not been able to sing at all after that.
No, no, if you can talk, you can sing. We are not
So
doing,
I lost
I'm
my,
not A. R.
I
Rahman.
lost,
I'm not A. R. Rahman. I'm not A. R. Rahman, and I am not recording your playback singing. Trust me, just
no,
sing a song.
after my operation, I can't sing. I
Do you
had a
know
vocal
why?
cord
Why
operation.
we Indians are not leading in the world, even though we are the most brainy people and we have the best education? We feel shy, that hesitation.
No,
We
no,
can
no.
sing
After,
along. We'll sing along. We'll hum with you.
ओके,
Okay, okay.
विशिंग अलोंग।
रोजा जाने मन, तू ही
I don't know that
मेरा
song.
दिल, तुझ बिन तरसे नैना। रोजा जाने मन, तू
I don't know
ही
the lyrics.
मेरा दिल, तुझ बिन तरसे नैना। காதல் ரோஜாவே, எங்கே நீ எங்கே, கண்ணீர் வழியுதடி கண்ணே, கண்ணுக்குள் நீதான், கண்ணீரில் நீதான், கண்மூடி பார்த்தால் நெஞ்சுக்குள் நீதான், என்னானதோ ஏதானதோ, சொல் சொல், रोजा जाने मन, तू ही मेरा दिल, तुझ बिन तरसे नैना। Last week you asked me this Roja song, so I could not sing, so this is dedicated to you.
Very
Great,
beautiful.
sir.
Please.
Very beautiful. Very,
Thank you,
very
thank you.
beautiful.
This is what you asked, right? Or some other song?
Yes. Any song from Rosa I'd asked.
So are you happy?
Very, very happy. And you are a
You
very
asked in
great
Tamil or
singer.
Hindi? I was confused.
Tamil I'd asked.
Oh,
Tamil.
okay. Oh, okay. So it was okay. So I sang both
Yeah.
because I didn't know which language you wanted.
No, I wanted Tamil only. I had written also Tamil.
Okay, okay. So you're happy now?
Very.
So see, this is what we fulfill the dreams of people. So last week she asked, and I gave her. Now she's happy, laughing. That's what we want, right?
कीप स्माइलिंग, नेवर
Okay.
गिव अप।
Yes, and we have my best friend of life, Mr. Abdul Rashid, who is there, and I met him in 2009 and 10, and last 12 years he has become family to me, and I've just said this many a times. I trust him more than anybody in this world. That is the kind of trust he have, and he stood by me. in my good times, bad times, and he has been there always. And he's very elderly to me, 60 plus, but he always feels that he's my student. So he is here with us. And I've told, like Jatin uncle, I've always told him that wherever I am, whatever I do, you have to be with me, sir. Abdul Rashid sir, please go ahead and share your views. ऑडियो अनम्यूट कर दीजिए. हेलो अब्दुल रशीद सर, थोड़ा ऑडियो अनम्यूट कर दीजिए. थैंक यू कीर्ति, थैंक यू. Abdul Rashid sir, you're able to talk? I think he's not able to unmute. And Jatin uncle, बोलिए कैसे लगा? आपका ड्रीम फुलफिल कर दिया हमने.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, बहुत अच्छी बात है. लोग यहाँ आकर हंसते हैं, इससे अच्छी बात और क्या हो सकती है. हंसना, अपने को खुश रखना, ये भी बहुत अच्छी बात है. कीप ट्राइंग. पता है, सेंथिल बोलता है कि मैं स्माइल, जब मैं टॉपिक बोलता हूँ तो हो सकता है मैं थोड़ा सीरियस हो जाता हूँ. मोस्टली जो है मेरे फेस पे एक स्माइल इसलिए रहता है कि लोग बातें करते हैं, अच्छा लगता है कि दूसरे को भी अच्छा लगना चाहिए कि कीप स्माइलिंग, यू कैन अट्रैक्ट द पीपल. ठीक है ना, ये बहुत अच्छी बात होना चाहिए. कोई बात नहीं है. अब मैं अपने बारे में थोड़ा सा बताता हूँ कि मैंने कोई बड़े बड़े सपने तो कभी देखे नहीं है. बड़े सपने, छोटे छोटे मैंने सपने देखे हैं. मैंने उनको, आप विश्वास नहीं करोगे, बड़ी बड़ी ज़्यादा अपना कहना प्राउड वाली बात नहीं है. छोटा सपना देखा, उसको पूरा किया है. ये मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा, इसलिए मैं खुश रहता हूँ, किसी भी हाल में खुश रहता हूँ. जैसे मैंने ग्रेजुएशन करना था, उसके लिए मैंने स्ट्रगल किया, पढ़ाई किया. उसके बाद मैंने जॉब के लिए अपना अप्लाई किया, उसके लिए ट्राई किया, ये सब चीज़ें हैं. फिर मैंने फॉरेन कंट्री आने के लिए ट्राई किया, तो मेरे को वो भी लग गया. उसके बाद यहाँ पे मैंने अपना जॉब के लिए अप्लाई किया, तो जो जॉब मिला उसमें मैं अनसेटिस्फाइड था, क्योंकि यहाँ पे लैंग्वेज का बहुत प्रॉब्लम था. नीदरलैंड्स बोलना बड़ा इतना, मैं इंग्लिश बोलता था उस टाइम, क्योंकि हैबिचुअल था वहाँ पे इंडिया में. तो मैंने अपने ड्रीम को पूरा करने के लिए फिर यहाँ पे मैंने इंजीनियरिंग की स्टडी करी है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोसेस के अंदर. तो मैं बड़े सपने नहीं देखा, तो वैसे उसके बाद मुझे कहा कि नहीं, जब इंजीनियरिंग की स्टडी करी है तो मुझे जॉब इंजीनियरिंग की ट्राई भी करना है. तो ऐसे कर कर के मैंने अपने आप को मेंटेन किया और अपने सपनों को पूरा किया है. अब इस उम्र में आके बच्चे बड़े हो गए हैं, सब अपने अपने सेटल हैं, हम भी बहुत खुश हैं. अब यही सपना देखता हूँ कि भाई मैं अपनी कंट्री के लिए क्या अच्छा कर सकता हूँ. मैं इस पॉइंट को इसलिए रिपीट करता हूँ क्योंकि यहाँ हमने जो करना था कर लिया. अब हमें अपनी कंट्री के लिए हमारे पास जो भी कुछ है, फाइनेंशियली है, कुछ भी है, आगे जो आने वाली जनरेशन जहाँ पे कमी है उसको कैसे हमने पूरा करना है. तो वो छोटा ही सपना है. तो जैसे अभी मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि कोशिश करूँगा और करता भी यहाँ से कि भाई यहाँ किसी गांव में या किसी शहर में गरीब बच्चों को हम क्या हेल्प कर सकते हैं. ये चीज़ के लिए मैंने अभी अपना थोड़ा कनेक्शन बनाया है, और जिन लोगों से कनेक्शन बनाया है वो धीरे ठीक ठीक जा ही रहा है, चल ही रहा है. बड़ा सपना नहीं है. किसी के पास स्कूल के लिए फीस नहीं है, किसी के पास कपड़ा नहीं है. ये मेरा अपना आगे फ्यूचर में ऐसे अभी मैंने इस सपने को सजाया है. और मेरे को इतना अंदर से ट्रस्ट भी है उस ऊपर वाले भगवान की कृपा से, मैं सक्सेसफुल भी हो जाऊँ. ये मेरा थोड़ा सा कमेंट्स अपने. और खुश रहना मेरे को बहुत अच्छा, दूसरे को देख के खुश रहना और दूसरे को खुश करना, ये भी एक बहुत अच्छी बात है. और ये जब भी हो पाता है जब तुम ओपन होते हो दूसरे को एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए. तुमको खुद भी अंदर से दूसरे को एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा. इतना ही मुझे भी बोलना था. और कोई बोलना चाहेगा?
Okay, Jatin uncle, Karuna, anybody else want to add? Oh, we have some more people who have joined us. Okay, I need to take Dhananjay as well.
I'd like to hear your best friend and someone else also, so we can have more
Yeah,
panel.
he's not able to unmute himself. Hi, Dhananjay. Welcome, welcome. And I think your audio is yet to be connected. Hi, Dhananjan. You can unmute yourself and talk to us. Please go ahead. So, Jatin uncle, suddenly it is becoming silent. So I have some fans here, and I will sing a song for them. And one person is from Tamil Nadu, so I already sang. The other person is from Telugu, which is Kirti. She is also my very good friend and follower. She comes on all my programs. చూపే బంగారమాయినే శ్రీవల్లి మాటే మాణిక్యమాయినే చూపే బంగారమాయినే శ్రీవల్లి నువ్వే నవరత్నమాయినే చూపే బంగారమాయినే శ్రీవల్లి మాతే మాణిక్యమాయినే. So this is for you, Kriti. So I will make all my audience happy, dedicating songs for each one of them if they request only. Oh, Malti says that's nice, Jatin uncle.
Very,
Dhananjay,
very
you're able to
pretty.
unmute and talk to us. And Abdur Rashid sir, you're able to unmute and talk to us. Okay, एक song करुणा से हो जाए.
मुझे एक ही गाना बहुत पसंद है जो मैं हमेशा जाती हूँ। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है. That's like the anthem I live by. Anytime I
Wow.
come across dream stealers or disappointment in my own way, I'm like, lift myself up with this song.
वाह क्या बात है. राज कपूर का गाना है, and the great legendary Raj Kapoor, and we still remember. And amazing. Jatin uncle, Malti says that's nice. Jatin uncle, I think she loved what you spoke.
Thank you.
उतना ही बस.
चल मैं
Yeah, she's
तू
expecting you to talk.
सॉरी
Many people will not be able to come here when they are chatting. They expect us to talk more. Thank you,
ओके
nahi.
चल मैं तुझे लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ गम भी ना हो आंसू भी ना हो उस वहाँ प्यार ही प्यार पले आ लेके चलूं तुझे ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ गम भी ना हो आंसू भी ना हो बस प्यार ही प्यार पले.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
देखो
So
ये खुशी का माहौल क्रिएट करने से सब चीजें आगे फॉरवर्ड होती हैं. तुमको एंजॉय करना ही पड़ेगा मिलकर और मिलकर चलना ही पड़ेगा.
yes, and also audience have to know this. I'm living in Dubai since last 22 years. Karuna was born in Dubai and now completely in US, brought up and having a life in US, Los Angeles. And then we have Jatin uncle talking from Netherlands. He's Indian, born in India, but now settled with his wife in Netherlands. And likewise, we have Abdur sir, who is living in Kerala, and we have many people like Kirti is in Andhra Pradesh, and Malti is from Malaysia. I think Lubna is from UK. Can you imagine the kind of the unity, right? And Vasundeva Kutumbam, they used to say, right? The world is one family. We are seeing that in that channel. And the best part of it is we were meeting each other in different channels. All the good souls have come together. I am privileged. I am so happy. We need this let out. We need to get connected to good people. That's what my dream was. And that dream is getting fulfilled. So having a YouTube channel and sitting across and talking to all of you, in itself, one of the dream achievement. Oh, wow. Look at Malati. Look at the law of attraction. What you think, what you feel, what you deserve, what you verbalize is what happens. And Malati says that, Senthil Anna, I was just thinking of this song and I was playing this song for the whole day, and you sing it now. Dekha? See, what you think, what you want is what comes out. Amazing, isn't it? Do you know why I have to tell about this song? The Steve Lee, the Pushpa song which I sang. Why, I got so much attached to it is when I saw the movie and when I saw the dance, I was not very fond of it, you know. But however, I saw a video where the singer is singing, and when the Sid, when he sang, and when I saw his video, I also got addicted. This happened to me yesterday, and the words and the lyrics, it kept on coming to me. Something beautiful about the Sid singing, and it gets you, attached to it. And yes, that's what happened. Yes, wow, today only I know Jatin uncle also can sing. जतिन अंकल जी देखिए, आपको अंडरस्टिमेट करते थे, आज तक लोग अभी जानकारी हो गया, so then they can see other talents of you. Might be they all saw you as an angry young man till today. अभी देखिए,
It's
हंसमुख हो
depend on
गया.
Senthil is depend on topic.
तो कंट्रोवर्शियल टॉपिक चाहिए आपको? मैं ले सकता हूँ. अगली अगली वीक
No,
कंट्रोवर्शियल
no,
सब्जेक्ट लेकर आ सकता हूँ.
no. This is okay. If
बस बस 2 साल में बहुत ज्यादा हो गया, थोड़ा रिलैक्सेशन चाहिए. हाँ,
yes, uh, I want everybody should be happy.
they look at Karuna, how much smiling today she is. मतलब totally different today. Just see,
Yesterday,
just see. Hmm.
yesterday there was a joke. Somebody, I think you told me about some pagal.
Pagal.
Pagal. Tell the
Go ahead,
joke
go ahead.
again.
You
I
you
forgot
share
the
the
joke.
story.
I forgot the context, but because of the joke, it made me feel like, yeah, it is so important to smile because
Okay, you want me to tell the story?
there were two jokes you said on pagal.
Okay, see, first thing is, there are a lot of people who say that that person is stupid, this person is stupid. They always complain about the whole world. It is all reflection of them, their personality only. Okay, so many a time they say, oh, you are recording my videos, that means they are doing it. And oh, you are gossiping about me, basically they are gossiping about you. So whatever they put blame on others, actually they are doing it. It is their reflection of the personality. So for that, I was giving example. Any pagal kana, that is anywhere mad people are kept, you go to that place, and weekly once or daily once they are allowed to go up, right? And I've seen that in Bangalore, right? And they'll be holding each other hands, and this the guys who take care of them, security guys, they all will be going near them, and we will be outside. There will be a fence, and we are standing outside and watching. And when they are going, they'll seriously look at us and say, "Pagal hai." आप समझ रहे ना? So that is how a lot of people are there in the world. They're talking about us, indirectly they're talking about themselves. Are you with me? So इसमें और एक joke भी था. So listen to this joke very carefully and you will really laugh. It so happened in 90s. Bangalore was becoming Silicon Valley of India. Means lot of youngsters getting into IT field. At that time, because of the craziness to get into IT field, many youngsters got mad. So too many people were admitted into the hospital, and the hospital decided to open a separate ward. IT field mads. So they put all of them in, one room. So it so happened that those days there is one guy, who was going around giving speeches. Just listening to his speeches, some of the mad people, they got corrected. So this Bangalore, this hospital which takes cures mad people, they invited him to give a speech, especially to this intellectual mad people related to IT field. So around 200 people are sitting there, and this guy goes on the stage. This guest, a chief guest, and he goes on stage and he starts giving beautiful teaching. All right, and this, IT field, more money, lot of attitude, and they are not behaving like mad also. Everybody's seriously looking at them. Okay, are you with me? They don't realize they've become mad. So while this preaching is going on, there will be this caretaker who is standing there. There's one guy who will call him and he'll say, "What happened?" And he will tell him something. He'll say, "Shoop, ho, dun, dun, shoop." And the speaker on the stage says, "Okay, what is he telling?" "No, no, sir, it has nothing to do with your topic. You continue the teaching." Right? He is telling something else. Then after 15 minutes, again he'll call the caretaker and he'll say something. He'll say, "Oh, chup, how can you?" And then again the speaker will say, "Tell me what he spoke." He said, "No, no, sir, please continue. Don't get disturbed." This happens normally. And then the guy who was telling 15 minutes once suddenly become 5 minutes once. Then he goes like mad. Every 2 minutes is calling him and telling him. And this caretaker started hitting him on his head also. Chup, chup ro, aise baat mat karo. And then the speaker get disturbed. He says, "Please, now you have to tell me what he's telling. Because how can I cure if I don't get the feedback from the audience?" वो बोलते हैं, "नहीं सर, ये आपका टॉपिक ही नहीं है, प्लीज छोड़ दीजिए, प्लीज लीव इट, डोंट, लेट्स नॉट टॉक अबाउट इट." "No, no, no, this is not correct. I've been asking you and you're not telling. Please, I'm telling the authorities to make sure this fellow tells me what the patient is telling." So, like, "Sir, if I tell you, you will get hurt. Please, let's not talk about it." "No, no, no. You have to stand up and tell exactly what he said." "Sir, because you're compelling me to say it, I'm saying it. Every time he's calling me and telling him, ऐसे पागल लोगों को बाहर छोड़ के हमको क्यों अंदर रखा है?" English translation: leaving these kind of mad people outside, why have you kept us inside? That is what he's telling you about you. So how is it, uncle? Jatin uncle, मजा आया?
बहुत मजा आया यार, मजा आ भी रहा है, और ये स्माइल जो थोड़ा स्माइल और बढ़ता जा रहा है.
And might be the people who are in the chat mode are thinking about us like that. ये पागल लोगों को इधर बिठा के हम सुन रहे हैं. है करना?
I have no problems in saying that मैं तो मेरे से मुझे समझने के लिए आपको पागलपंती होना चाहिए. You have to be a little pagal to get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
know me.
You want to achieve your dreams, you need to be pagal.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to be. Yeah. So I
You
have
need to
no.
be
I
crazy.
हम्म.
No, no, thanks for reminding the joke. Continue, Karuna, continue.
I think Jatan uncle wanted to say something.
Go ahead, Jatin uncle.
मैं तो ये कहता हूँ कि जैसे अभी संतिल ने कुछ बोला है, करुणा बिटिया ने कुछ बोला है, एक 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 माहौल क्रिएट करना किसी के लिए अच्छा, तो वो भी एक जो को पागलपन का है, लेकिन दिस इज वेरी एंजॉयफुल, खुशी का. तो मैं ये कहता हूँ कोई बात नहीं है, कहीं से तो शुरू करो, पागलपंती से शुरू, जो हमेशा ही तो ना किसी टॉपिक को सीरियसली शुरू करना है, पागलपन से शुरू करके कोई अच्छे हम मुकाम पर पहुंच सकते हैं. दिस इज फनी, दिस इज गुड, आई लव दिस, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू जॉइन दिस चैनल. लेट्स सी फ्यूचर में आगे क्या कैसे चलता है, और लोग आएंगे अपना ओपिनियन.
There'll be more. There'll be really good topics, Jatan uncle. There'll be really good topics.
देखो हमने इतना मीडिया हो गया है, और कुछ भी है, हम पॉलिटिक्स के ऊपर घंटों बात कर सकते हैं, दूसरे की बुराइयों पर घंटों बात कर सकते हैं, लेकिन नहीं, उस टॉपिक को आई डोंट वांट टू टॉक अबाउट बैड और दूसरों के बारे में. पहले अच्छे के बारे में बात करते हैं, अच्छा क्या कर सकते हैं, इस बारे में बात करना चाहिए. कहीं से स्टार्ट करो, जो तुम्हारे दिल में है, जो तुमको नहीं, जो लोग बैक स्टेज में है, मैं तो उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, प्लीज आओ, बोलो, कुछ तो बोलो. यहाँ तुमको कोई बुरा बुरा नहीं बोलेगा, तुम्हारा रिस्पेक्ट करेगा. प्लीज कम, आओ, बोलो, अपने दिल की बात को बोलना चाहिए. ऐसे ही हम आगे खुशी के साथ हंसते हुए. मेरे से कोई, मैं तो ये कहता हूँ, एक पॉइंट जरूर कहूँगा, जरूरी नहीं है कि सब मुझसे भी सवाल को ये नहीं सोचो कि मैं एजिड हूँ या बड़ा हूँ या मुझे ज़्यादा नॉलेज है. नहीं, तुमको भी मुझसे ज़्यादा नॉलेज है, अपनी नॉलेज को शेयर करो. आओ, एक दूसरे से सवाल कर हम कुछ सीखेंगे. ये अच्छे, ये होना चाहिए. छुप के रहना, बैठना पीछे से, उसमें कोई फायदा नहीं है, कोई फायदा नहीं.
Uncle, Malti is saying that yes, today I see the other side of Jatin uncle. Are you talking about the madness?
नहीं देखो, सेंथिल टॉपिक पे भी डिपेंड करता है, और एक जो एक यहाँ एटमॉस्फेयर बना है ना, उस पे भी डिपेंड करता है। जब वन वे टॉक होता है ना, अगर एक तरफ कोई बोलता है और दूसरे को बोलने का मौका नहीं दिया जाता है, इट मीन्स यू आर नॉट गिविंग द चांस टू अदर टू स्पीक। इट मीन्स कि तुम दूसरे को अपनी बात समझाना चाहते हो, दूसरा को नेग्लेक्ट कर रहे हो। दोनों तरफ का टू वे ऑफ टॉकिंग होना चाहिए, वन वे ट्रैफिक नहीं होना चाहिए, वन वे टॉकिंग नहीं होना चाहिए, एक तरफ से नहीं होना चाहिए, दोनों तरफ से। आज मैंने कुछ बोला है, जरूरी नहीं है कि मेरे बात सबको अच्छा लगे। मैं ये जरूर चाहूंगा, अगर मेरी बात किसी को अच्छा नहीं लगती है, प्लीज यहाँ आओ, बोलो, तो आमने सामने तो ओपन बुक होना चाहिए। मैं तो हमेशा ओपन रहा हूँ, लेकिन ये है कि कोई समझना चाहता है ना कि दिमाग में कुछ और रखा है, और दिमाग में कुछ और रखा है, और सवाल कुछ और है, जवाब कुछ और देना है, इसलिए फिर मुश्किल हो जाती है ना समझने के लिए भी।
चेतन अंकल बहुत इनडायरेक्ट आंसर दे रहे हैं। किसी
Jatin uncle is very intelligent.
कुछ और निशानी, और देयर इज ए प्रॉवर्ब ना,
कहीं पे निशान है, कहीं पे निगाहें, कहीं पे निशान। नहीं देखो सेंथिल, लाइफ में इतना एक्सपीरियंस हो गया है कि अब हम किसी को शास्त्रों से भी सीखे हैं ना, ये बात है। सीरियस नहीं है, कोई टॉपिक को सीरियस मत लो, मतलब जनरल टॉक में लो, कि हर वक्त अगर तुम दूसरे को सुनते रहोगे, चाहे वो झूठ बोल रहा है या गलत बोल रहा है या बुरा बोल रहा है, और अपना ओपिनियन नहीं दोगे, और यू ऑलवेज एक्सेप्ट अदर्स, दूसरों की बातों को, this is not good. You have right to say something. If you don't like that, please tell that this is wrong. कुछ बोलना बहुत जरूरी है, अगर तुमको कुछ अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है तो।
मालती और एक बार लिखने वाली है। I did see this side of जतिन अंकल also. कहीं निशानी
मेरे बारे में तो मैं ज्यादा
कैसे तीर मारा है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है। देखो, रॉकेट्स आर बीइंग लॉन्च्ड and from my channel Karna, and with the topic of dream.
I stand as neutral.
This is politically correct.
No, because I would say like this, like your joke, mad ray.
नहीं तो पहले हम बचपन में अपने यारा दोस्तों से कुछ ऐसे करके हमको बोला करते। अब मैं बोलूंगा ना, देखो कैसे, कि भैया देख, अपने दोस्त से कुछ मजाक करना है। चार कचरे कच्चे चाचा, चार कचरे पक्के, पक्के कचरे कच्चे चाचा, कच्चे कचरे पक्के।
Wow, you bring your wife. I think she herself may not have seen all these talents. हम निकल रहे, बाहर निकल रहे सबको।
सेंथिल, मैं अपनी वाइफ को बहुत बहुत खुश रहता हूँ। मैं आपको मैं पुरानी बातें करके इतना खुश रहता हूँ। मेरे को कल वो बात याद आई, मैं आपको बताता हूँ, आप हंसोगे। इंडिया में जब मैं छोटा था ना, आपको विश्वास नहीं, मैं जिस लाइफ से जिया हूँ ना, इतना गरीबी भी था, मतलब उस एरिया में, दिल्ली के अंदर, लेकिन मैं हमेशा खुश रहता था। हाउ टू मेक टू सेल्फ हैप्पी, अपने आप को कैसे खुश रखना है। मैं छोटा सा था ना, तो मैं कल की हो जाता हूँ।
अंकल, आर यू गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट योर फर्स्ट गर्लफ्रेंड?
नहीं, वो छोटा था ना, तो 70 प्लस की बात है।
करण, डिड यू रियलाइज व्हेन ही सेड नो नो नो, मतलब था?
हाँ,
वो भी एक सपना था। मैं वो सोच रही थी शायद एक सपने के बारे में बात होगी, पर
Did you see he's blushing? He's blushing, remembering.
वो भी एक सपना था, एक छोटी सा होता तो।
हाँ, बीवी नहीं है लगता है हॉल में।
नहीं, यहीं पे ऐसा सब सुनते हैं हमें बैठ के।
हेलो आंटी।
अभी तो
and ये this holds good for him also. कहीं अंकल, can you repeat that? I am not getting in. कहीं निशानी?
नहीं, जो भी बोला था, चार कचरे,
नहीं, वो नहीं। कहीं निशाना और कहीं
कहीं पे निगाहें, कहीं पे निशाना।
हाँ, अंकल निशाने हैं और निगाहें कुछ और जगह से आती है। You know, Karuna, I have spoken to auntie You have no idea. She's brilliant. She's
Yeah,
brilliant. And
really, I'm
इतना
very proud of
intelligence,
her.
इतना beautiful communication skill. I'm a fan. बट जतिन अंकल का उस जमाने का लोग है ना, बीवी को नहीं छोड़ते बाहर. तो
नहीं
एंड
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, नहीं नहीं नहीं।
no,
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 you
I'm
have
having
no
fun.
idea.
No, I'm
Actually,
having fun. No, no,
I know
I'm having
Jatin
fun.
uncle.
Wait, Karuna. I'm provoking him to make her wife talk.
तो
And जतिन अंकल देखो ये नहीं छोड़ता बीवी को. वही
नहीं
male
नहीं,
domination.
ओके, एक यू कैन से, यू कैन
Prove
ना
me
कहीं,
wrong. Prove me wrong, uncle.
आई डोंट वांट,
Nah.
यू आर राइट।
at least, at least say something from behind. Background score दीजिए please.
यू कैन से, कहीं पे निगाहें, कहीं पे निशाना, लुकिंग लंदन टॉकिंग टोक्यो।
Good one. Can you make auntie to just say hi to me, please?
ओके, बोलता हूँ।
Auntie, you are listening to me?
उसका तबीयत थोड़ा सा अभी ठीक नहीं है वेदर की वजह से, तो इसलिए थोड़ा
Okay,
रेस्ट कर।
sorry, uncle. I stopped you. Go ahead. You were saying something, please.
हाँ, मैं आपको कल की इस बात पर हम मैंने उनको कैसे हंसाया, थोड़ा मजाक की बात है कि इंडिया में जब थोड़ा सा राशन वाला का प्रॉब्लम, तो हम राशन लेने के लिए सुबह सुबह, तो वहाँ हम दुकान के बाहर, राशन की दुकान के बाहर, वो ईंट या ईंट के ऊपर कपड़ा लगा के, बर्तन लगा के, नंबर लगा कर आते थे। तो सब जब आता था, दुकान खुलता था, तो राशन लेकर आते थे। तो ऐसे ही कुछ चीज लाने के लिए मेरी वाइफ ने मेरे को बोला ये चीज लेकर आना। तो दुकान यहाँ खुलता है 8:30 बजे, मैं गया 1 बजे, तो वो चीज खत्म हो गया था। तो मैंने कहा अब क्या करना है, तो मैं घर आया। तो मैंने तो मजाक में, मैं कल से है ना, मैं इंडिया वाला स्टाइल यूज करूंगा। कल सुबह 7 बजे जाके दुकान के बाहर वो अपना ईंट का पत्थर तो नंबर लगा के आता हूँ। इतना हंसे उस बात के ऊपर, इतना हंसे। छोटी
Wow.
छोटी पुरानी छोटी बातों को करके काफी इंजॉय करते हैं हम, बहुत इंजॉय करते हैं, मतलब मेक ईच अदर हैप्पी। हाँ, मेक ईच अदर हैप्पी।
Yes. So coming back to the topic of dream,
श्योर श्योर,
please
कैरी ऑन,
remember
कैरी ऑन, थैंक यू।
your life is based on your dreams. Wish list. Okay, what you want from the world, what you want to achieve in the world, what will make you happy. And many a times we are careless about our dreams, and that is why we don't achieve it. First of all, who should believe in our dreams? We say that, my mother did not believe in my dream, my father did not believe in my dream, my boss did not believe in my dream, my friends did not believe in my dream. My question is, did you believe in your dream? The first tick mark is, first you need to strongly, passionately believe in your dreams. And if you believe in your dreams, have you written down somewhere? And when you have written down somewhere, are you seeing them every day, reminding yourself that you need to achieve this dream? And what are your plans to achieve those dreams? When you take one step, the Almighty, the Parabrahma, the Allah, or the Jesus Christ, He makes 10 steps towards you. But you need to put that one step. You need to put that effort. The Creator or the Almighty is waiting for us. Hey, come on, take your first step. I'll make 10 steps towards you. So, write down your dreams, respect your dreams, and take all your dreams and do a prayer to the Almighty. And like a kid, ask that Creator, get this done for me. And not just that, bring back the dream list, make multiple copies of it. One, put it in your toilet, put it where you take bath, put it near your bed, put it in the kitchen, put it in the dining table. Why? Everywhere where you waste your time, the dreams will remind you to get out of that place and go and do something. Are you with me? So when you are when you're in the bed and when you wake up, there is something which makes you, that laziness which makes you to go for one more round, right? But somebody has to wake you up, and that dream should be there exactly in front of your eyes, and put it in a frame, and that will wake you up. Hey, get up, go and achieve your dreams. You go to the toilet, sit there and spend a lot of time. Don't do that. There should be a dream list which tells you, hey, get up and go and do your work. You're taking bath, taking long 20 minutes, half an hour bath. Don't do that, right? Just look at the dream list and go ahead and achieve the dreams. I always say, rolling on the bed and dreaming is not the right dream because those are not achieved. Get up from your bed and go ahead and achieve the dream, right? That's what it is. Uh, so, we are talking about dreams and dream achievers, and also who are the dream stealers. When you have a plan, when you have a dream, please share it with your friends, near ones, dear ones, loved ones, right? And it's very important because if you remember, I was talking about secret law of attraction. What you think, your thoughts, and what you feel, your feelings, and the belief system, and then what you verbalize is what happens in the world. That means you have a dream, tell everybody about it, verbalize. The cosmos absorbs it, the world absorbs it and gives it back to you. Are you with me? Keeping it within yourself, you're not going to do any progress. So you need to express those dreams. When you do that, you know, slowly the path comes in front of you. For example, you're driving on a highway and going to a particular place, you don't know the routes. You're so stubborn not to ask anybody. You land up in a wrong road. But it's so important that you tell everybody where you're going because a lot of people will tell you the way. Are you with me? You're not alone in this world. There need to be a lot of people coming together to help you to achieve your dream. Are you with me? That is why you need to express your dreams. Recently, Karuna was telling about her dream, and I was telling my dream. Suddenly, we realized our dreams were one. So now we are going to work together to achieve our dreams. Might be when we both are talking, there are a lot of other people who are listening to us, even their dreams is in line with what we want to do. So can you imagine, because you verbalize, instead of you being one person, suddenly you have a team of people to achieve the dreams. Isn't it great? So dreaming is one, respecting the dream is one, writing the dream is other one, and then printing the dream list and putting it in different parts of the house is the next one, because it shows how serious you are in your dreams. And also, you need to spend at least 1 hour a day planning out how you're going to achieve the dream, and then executing, working towards that deeds, karma, towards the dream. And world as abundance, what you think, what you feel, and what you believe, and what you verbalize definitely will happen to you. Forget about COVID, forget about unemployment, forget about the world economy. Nothing will stop you because the world has abundance. God has given in abundance to all of us. And if you wish, you will get it. Stop worrying about others, stop talking negative things, and work towards it. And before I hand it over to somebody else, I have Maharuk Ghosh, who asked this question: why all got separated, all having different channels now? Actually, we are having only one channel here, so all of us are here. And the other one is that the other channel stopped doing the live sessions, and we waited for 3 months, and then we decided that somewhere we need to come together. That's what it is. None of us are separated, and I think humans cannot be separated. We are all together on this planet, and everybody has the freedom. So tomorrow when you create a channel, Maharuk, I will come to your channel also, and I will also go to Karuna's channel, and we will go to everywhere there is positivity. Everywhere we are welcome. See, wherever we are welcome, we'll go there and talk. So that's what it is. So there is no separation, and nothing went wrong. And I wish everybody good luck. And everybody has agenda. If their agenda is pure, clean, and if the Almighty is seeing that, if He finds it a good intention, He will bless them, right? And if they do wrong karma, they will pay the price. So why should I make judgment? So it is their life. Everybody has a life, and they choose to do what they want to do, and they will get what they want or what they deserve. I hope I gave a politically correct statement. So, Maru, I hope you got the answer. Thank you. He smiled. See, that's what happens. People who come to our channel, they smile. Karuna, you have something to say about what I shared and also what I,
Yeah,
towards the end, what I
I
shared.
I did some notes. I did some notes, but I really feel like we should have some more panelists to speak, because I have written down 15 points that I'd like to give practical way to put it down to make it active, like activate that. your dream desire. So I have 15 principles that I follow myself, and I have put that in test since I would say 2017 or 15. I came upon this practice on 2015, and 2017 onwards I actually implemented in my life, and I have seen the transformations, and I am again back happy to do this again because I think it's the calling, you know. So there are 15 principles and 15 exercises that I have, and I will share because it's a little bit I'd like to go over, but I want others to please have a more opportunity to
Yes,
put their points.
yes. So, Abdul Rashid sir, I think you have come on some other device. Try to see if you can connect and speak to us. And Dhananjay, if you can speak to us. And I think you're all muted. And SD Shrudha, if you want to talk to us, and because it should not be only 2 or 3 people talking, everybody should be given equal opportunity. In the meanwhile, a message to Lubna. Lubna, I understand what you're missing. I understand. But please remember, God has said life is a journey and it's a train. Some stations will come, some will get into the train, some will get out of the train. But please remember, you have a good seat, and and you're enjoying the weather when you're traveling in the train. Life is a journey, like a train journey, right? Some will come, some won't come, some will go out of our life. It doesn't mean that we stop enjoying life. So please understand, what we have in life we should be happy about that, instead of what we miss, right? Forget the past and forget about the future. Present is present which is given to us. Let's enjoy the presence, and if things permit, everybody will come together. If the intentions are good, everybody will come together. But we have conscious, and we know what is right and what is wrong, and definitely we want to stay away from something which is wrong. I hope you understood. And uh, so Jatin uncle, Lubna says that we see that you are in good mood. So I always make him in good mood, and see, whenever I talk, only his wife comes and sits next to him, because she is my fan and friend. So इसीलिए वो बहुत खुश होता है.
सेंथिल, ये मूड तो बनाना पड़ता है पैनल पे, तुमको एक स्माइल देना पड़ता है। अच्छा लगता है कि अगर तुम अपना सैड मूड ऐसे करके आओगे तो दूसरे का भी दिल नहीं करेगा ना सुनने को। तो कीप स्माइलिंग, जस्ट अच्छा लगता है मुझे कि अब आप मौका भी देते हो बात बोलने के लिए, तो इससे ज्यादा खुशी की बात और क्या हो सकती है, अपनी बात कहना एक दूसरे के साथ।
Yes, I think Karna, back to you. And people are waiting to listen to you. You said 15 points. Everybody are with their notes and pen to write down.
No, you're kidding me. पागल है रे, पागल का
अरे
सुन रहे हो?
you're going to repeat that all the time, huh? Remembering that pagal kana.
Listen, listen. If you want to believe me at your own risk. But I am a living experience and experiment that I've tried it and it really works. And I am a living proof that it works, because I can say I'm looking forward to do this experiment again. And this is the time that's a blessing in disguise that I have. And I'm like, I can do it. Um, so here's what I'd like to do. There's a inspiration I drew from an audiobook. And for me, it was very much like, you have a career, you're having your dream job, you're living your dream, right? You have a great career, great everything. But there's still like the need for wanting to do more, because there's so much time you have on your hands still, or your mind is still so energetic, active. So how do you make things work for yourself? So anyways, I came across this book by Napoleon Hill, and he describes very well in Think and Grow Rich principles. And I draw everything that I'm sharing is as an experiment I've tried, and it has worked. So it's basically the principle one that it talks about is think success by default. You know, think success by default. Like, we are responsible for our thoughts and our actions. We are not responsible for people's opinions, their thought process, or their business. But when we are in control of our own thoughts, we can totally keep our thoughts positive and think that by default, like, I'm born to with two packages, either depression or happiness. I choose what I want to be and I go in that direction. So having like a burning desire is principle 2, like having all consuming burning desire, like what is that you really want now in your life. And once you have that, like I was in your last show I shared, I'm a person who faith it till it makes it. And that's how I came across, is that you have to have a strong faith. You have to have a strong faith in being, knowing that your dream, it may be hard to have achieved right this second, but it is possible because I am possible. It's nothing as impossible. I am possible. So I want to make sure that I have full faith in that I am possible, very close to having this dream come true, because I can smell it. Like that thought, that mind frame has to be really strong. um you're sharing something? I think I froze.
Welcome back. You're able to listen to me now? Okay, there was some technical problem.
I thought we did a speed test on the internet.
Okay. Listen. I just want to share something on the screen. Just
Yes.
hold on. And you have to talk to me, Karuna, otherwise I'll not know. And this is what I'm trying to share. Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah, this is the book. That's exactly the book. Yep.
Yes,
That
yes,
is,
yes.
that book has, like, I bow down to this book. Heavenly, heavenly. Because kuch batein, like some things, I learned Hindu. um I've read Hindi books, I've read Hindi books, but there are some things practically, like living in a Western culture, it's like, how can we create a mind frame in that way? And that book has been like a life changer for me. Like, I am so happy, and I want to share as much with that information with people. But if those are the principles and exercises, everything in that book, so if you want to get your hands on that, try it. So my job is done.
No, no. The reason is, Karuna, because you said about that book. So I thought I will show the book so that people can take a screen capture or write down so that people can buy. So one more thing I want to request you in future, all of us, during the channel, we need to recommend books, we need to recommend videos, we need to recommend things, and we need to share it in the group so that people see value addition coming to this channel. Anyhow, you said that you have some 15 points systematically achieve something. Are you going to talk about that?
Yeah, so I listened to the audiobook because I used to drive a lot during my freelance times. So for me, the audiobook was very much something that I wrote down the principles. So, like I was sharing, having an unwavering faith, that's like a principle third. Like visualizing your success, that's what it means. And then, especially like if you're a college graduate or with an educational background or non, find your niche in your specialized knowledge that you have, that you're passionate about, and master it. Instead of being jack of all trades, focus linearly in one specialized way, because that itself becomes the most valuable commodity in any sector. If you're, for example, a jack of all trades, your value may be a little less. But if you become a jack of just one trade and you become the king of it, surely your value goes really drastically high on that. So that was something I experimented in my field, and I saw the value in that. Then again, it is like building your mastermind group, like your people that you can be discussing with, who can hold you accountable, who can tell you that, Karuna, I think you messed up here. Karuna, I think you should do that better. But that's not all we need. What we need is people who are collectively doing the same for themselves. Instead of criticizing as others, it's always good to be your self-critic and check yourself if you're in your lane, especially when you're working with mastermind group, motivated people, people who are, like-minded, collective, ambitious, empathetic, compassionate, passionate people. Those are the kind of mindset people. If they empower you, uplift you, surround yourself with them, and work with people. Like, for example, if you want to be a millionaire, you don't have to always hang out with a millionaire, but have a mindset like a millionaire in simple things. In simple things, doesn't everything doesn't cost money in life. Sometimes relationships are so important that money can never buy anything like that. And that comes with friends, the group of people that give your mind the stimulus of positive upliftment. The other thing is imagination. Be crazy, be wild, be crazy, be zany, because normal is boring. Nobody wants normal. Normal is like bland, like no salt, no pepper. It's like bland hospital food. You want to be spicy masala type of person, or spicy masala type of, in your mind, in your soul, where you have an imagination to color your canvas the way you want to be. And always by that is meditation. And with that, the intuition of having a hunch, or my gut says this, or my gut says that, that feeling kicks in really more stronger. And that somehow helps opening up your desire. It gives an alignment to the desire. So for me, that's how it helped me. And again, everything comes with plannings, Dr. Senthil and Jatanji. We wouldn't be here if this was not planned. The dream of wanting to come collectively and do something. So that's, we planned, and then we made a decision. We made a decision that we are going to do this. We're going to do another session, and we're going to actually discuss more about this. The other thing is, when we make a decision, we have to move with courage, no doubts. No doubts at all. Like when you decide something, just walk ahead, put one foot ahead of the other. And then persistence, perseverance, determination, no give up attitude, growing a thick skin, being able to say yes to yourself when everybody says no around you, so that is something that allowed me to discover, for example, my insecurities. That allowed me to discover my fears. That allowed me to uncover, I fear a lot of unrealistic imaginary things, maybe, and maybe that's not real, and practically it's not happening. It's because it had happened, so it's not happening. It's like the story we tell ourselves in our minds. So that behavior is like, it gets controlled for me, as I noticed. And of course, there are major failures. For example, it talks about, for example, is like, we make an excuse, Dr. Senthil, like, hey, I couldn't come to your live previous times early because I was sleeping. I made an excuse. But of course, I made an excuse. Was it justified? No. But people, like, we get in the habit of making excuses for every action we do. Instead of actually correcting our actions, we end up just justifying it with some excuse. It's just a common practice I've noticed in people, which makes me feel like, be aware with yourself more. Be more self-aware. Because just because, for example, say you did something good for somebody, really good. You were there for their moral support, emotional support in every way, spirit support. And they, there's a fallout. And then what happens is that it's a failure. It's a failure of trust. It's a failure of friendship. And what do? Do you justify their behavior, or do you walk away from that behavior knowing that I am persistent with my intentions? I didn't cause this failure. I didn't fail anybody, you know? So I just see that and I make no excuse for anybody's behavior or my behavior, and I control my action and conduct myself and I move away. So for me, friendships falling out, relationships building, those are the things that failure that has happened or may, I don't know, with people if they experience, but those are the things that allow us to introspect more. And that is why we need to be removing ourselves from excuses, because we really need to be critical at that time to see that, you
To
know,
to add to that, Karuna, you can just share it with people that last 2 days, when we went for recording, how long we were sitting each other with each other,
I gave
and
to,
what was the time, what was my time. You have to share with people,
yeah, I
instead of
mean,
giving excuses.
my morning, from my morning to your night, to my night to your morning,
So
we were,
basically, can you imagine that we were sitting and recording till early morning 7:30 a.m.
yeah.
and for 2 days, no sleep. And then while talking to Karuna, I go to the restaurant and pack breakfast and take it to my wife. As soon as she opens her eyes, give her the breakfast, have breakfast, and then go for sleep, saying good night. See, if you want to achieve something, sleep, food, and all other excuses cannot come. So if you want to dream and you want to achieve the dream, anything which comes in between, whether it's sleep or a food, all that, should not be given first priority. The priority should be towards your dream. And I still remember, Lubna was asking this question. We wanted to have this channel way back in September, I think. And Jatin uncle and myself, all of us wanted to immediately start, because at that time that channel, stopped for a month. So we were looking for some other place to start, and we were talking about it. Somewhere we said a right time should come. Again, this is also very, very important component of your dream. Don't start something when things are not okay. You need to have the right environment to start something. So I still remember telling Karuna and Jatin uncle, we will do it, wait, because the situation is not okay. There is so much of negativity. Let's everything calm down. Let people forget about it. Like some people asking, it, what is that? What is that which separated you guys? No, nothing. We got separated. That's why it took enough time to start something fresh, where it is completely different. We are coming together because we liked each other company, and we want to share and contribute something to the society, what we believe in, what we have learned, experiences. Now Karuna is telling these points. Each point is so dear, it's so beautiful, because it's coming from our personal experience. That's why you're able to connect to her, right? So the excuse is what she mentioned. Even the other time, what she mentioned about the dream, right? Dream stealer. This thought did not come to me. You are one among the dream stealers, you yourself, the biggest dream stealer. And now she's talking about, excuses. Yes, it is not just we are pointing finger at you. All of us, including me, we give excuses to achieve our dreams. I think we need to overcome that. Thank you so much, Karuna. Karuna, can you till now excuses, what are the points? Can you tell step by step? I'll do one thing. You have to go slow. I'm going to type it and put it in the chat group so that everybody can read it. What is the first one?
I can share the link with you also, but it's basically number one principle: think success by default.
Think success
By
by
default.
default. Okay, I've written it. Next.
And what's the exercise for that is control your thoughts.
That's not the second point.
No, it's the exercise for that. The principle and then exercise for that. Like there's a theory and there's a practice for that.
Okay, what is the exercise?
Control your thoughts. Here, let me just copy it.
Wait, 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 wait.
I wrote down,
See what
so
I'm doing. See, whatever you said, it's coming there. Can you see that?
I see it. I see it.
Go ahead. What is the second point?
Second point will be more of like having a all burning desire, like build a burning desire if you have none. That means if you don't have dreams, have a dream, build a dream, write down your dreams, ख्वाब, sapne.
Yeah, next.
3 and 4 is unwavering faith. Have an unwavering faith. Like, do not be ever doubting your faith. Like, if you believe in something, believe it more than your life. and then visualize it because you so want it, you know. The fifth and sixth is just, again, it's like if you have a background in certain skills or not, have a specialized knowledge and a mastermind group if you have friends, people you
Can
can
you can
count
you
on.
repeat? Can you repeat?
Yeah, it is about having a mastermind group and specialized knowledge. Then is imagination. Then is, with imagination comes intuition, you know, through meditation or exercises or some other form of things that can help you express your outlet. Then comes planning. Then comes decisiveness, being decisive about it and deciding with courage. And then the last, the
No, no,
10th,
decisiveness. Can you,
deciding with courage, like decisiveness.
okay?
And the last, the 10th one, then I'll give you the five other ones. The 10th one is persistence, perseverance, determination, which is no giving up attitude, growing a thick skin.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, on these, if we can get, this is a hard thing to achieve. It's not easy. It's not easy to curb our behaviors and make mistakes, of course, but be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself. Those are the two things that you should actually practice, because there's a lot of things that go when you're trying to introspect, you know. So be gentle with yourself, always, always allow yourself, if it's too much, all this happening when you're following this practice, take a break. It's always good to take a break because it's better to come with fresh mind. um there are more, there's like other things, there's like subconscious mind, then there is the brain and the sixth sense, overcoming fear and avoiding negative influences. That summarizes all.
Wow, very nice, very nice. And thank you so much, Karuna. Each of
Thank
the
you.
nuggets were fantastic. And I think in future also, we take up the topic, we come out with some good points, which is a good takeaway for a lot of people. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up the comments of people, and we have to answer them. And so Shireen has enjoyed your session, Karuna, and he made some good comments on it. And Maruk Ghosh, so have we stopped talking about Sushant? We will never do that till our last breath, till the justice is prevailed. But however, we are going to talk about Sushant in this channel, but not on everyday basis. Why we are saying this is only because we want to talk every day, we don't have content, and there are people who are creating content, and that is something which is going wrong in the SSR movement. And whenever there is going to be an important topic to be spoken about SSR movement, we will do that, and I'm sure we will take opinion from all of you. And in fact, I'm planning to make a video on the BBC announcement today. No, I'm completely against it, and I want to talk separately on what BBC did, and we all have to come together. And I don't want to do any speculations. And there is lot of investigation and study about Sushant movement, which we have done it, myself, Karuna, Jatin uncle, we all have some understanding now. Okay, and we were blind-eyed since last few, even 4 months back. We were like a common audience, not knowing what is happening, wondering what is happening. Now I think, thank God, we were able to connect the dots. So I think we can talk about connecting the dots, and we are able to connect the dots than who preach connecting the dots now. Hannah, Jatin uncle. So, uh, first, I want to say that we have not created this channel against anybody, nor we are a channel which has come out to going against any other channel. I think we want to add value to all other channels because people have put in tremendous effort in the last 1.5 years. We don't want to take their credit. We want to only compliment them, not compete with them. All right. We congratulate everybody. We appreciate everybody. We also request them to be careful in what they speak. And because the common audience, innocent audience, is believing in us, and we need to tell them the truth and stop abusing each other and stop trolling people. And we are all good Bharatiyas, and we will fight for Sushant together, and we will be there to support anybody, everybody in SSR movement. This is what it is, and we respect everybody's narrative. It is their wish, it is their belief system, what they want to talk about it. And somewhere we felt that we have our own thought process on Sushant's death, and definitely we'll talk about it. And Maruk, I hope you got the answer, and thank you for appreciating our topic also. And regarding Lubna asking what happened, nobody talk about him. Yes, on his birthday, I made a video, and it's available in my channel. And I request you to go and listen to that. And that is my view. And we will not do the, Sushant fight every day basis. I'm sure we will choose a day and we will talk about it. But however, we will not tell lies, and we will not talk about subjects which we don't know. I hope you appreciate that. Thank you, Maruk. Maruk, you can also come and talk to us if you want. So, in the meanwhile, we have Mahesh. Mahesh is an youngster, teenager. He's my student, and I'm very glad. Welcome, Mahesh. And we were talking about dreams, and we were talking about dream stealers, how to achieve the dreams. Uh,
Yes.
See, Mahesh, if you have YouTube open parallelly, mute that. Have only
Yeah.
seen that. So
Got it.
I came across Mahesh in 2017, and he learned few things from him. But I'm not going to tell what I taught him and what he learned, and let it come from him, and let him explain how we came to know each other. And today, Mahesh, after introducing yourself, uh, what is who are you and what is your background, and then how you came to know me, and then later also explain what is your views on dreams and
Yeah.
who are the dream stealers and how you want to achieve them. Go ahead. The stage is
Sure.
yours.
Sure. Hello, everyone. So my name is Mahesh. I am 17 years old. So I've known Dr. Senthil for almost more than 3 years now, and I came to know him from our first Brahmagnana session. So 3 4 years ago, I wasn't really interested in the religion at all. I was only doing like these kind of rituals and pujas just as like a formality because my parents have told me to. And the past 3 years, after attending regular classes from them, uh, I understood the actual meaning of religion, not just a blind belief that most Hindus do. And the way we got to know, first knew him is that we had a couple of family friends called Venkatesh or Rao uncle. So we got to know him through that, and ever since then, I've been attending his sessions frequently about Parabrahma himself. So all the new topics where we cover astrology, we cover the creation process and the puja process. So I've learned a lot in terms of that. And coming on to the question about dreams. So I guess my view of dreams is that I believe that everyone should dream big, no matter about their social class or like their financial status, because I guess one takeaway from one of Dr. Senthil's classes is that everyone who's born in this world is there to work, not just to relax. So, and everyone is given some sort of talent or some sort. They'll get opportunities in their life where they can succeed at what they want. So essentially, dreaming is kind of compulsory for everyone, to find their interest and just go passionately towards it. And in terms of dream stealers, especially we're in Kali Yuga, so it won't be surprising to see there are many dream stealers. And in fact, I feel like even there'll be a dream stealer within yourself, because over time, once you kind of decide to go deeply into a subject, you'll face a lot of obstacles which will kind of make you to stop what you're thinking to do. So, like in a long-term process of achieving something very big. So, example, if you want to become like a very big cricketer like Kohli or Rohit Sharma, it, they'll go through a lot of processes. They'll go through a lot of losses. So, in the meantime, those kind of drawbacks shouldn't hold you back. You should always keep in mind the bigger picture. And of course, next to that, there's also you could have dream stealers in your life. Could be your colleagues or could be maybe your family members, but they can be consciously trying to stop you from what you're achieving, or even unconsciously trying to stop you from what you're achieving. So yeah, in my view, that's what dream stealers can be.
Amazing. What's your age, Mahesh?
I'm almost 18.
So I think today one of my big dream got achieved because I wanted to create the platform where youngsters can come and express, sit along with 60s and 50s and 40s people and put across their views. And we always talk about the next generation, right? And we always talk bad about the next generation. We are not happy about the next generation. But I'm being honest, I always feel every time I see a next generation, they're much better than us. So I don't think at 18 I was as matured as Mahesh was, and we have to accept that. No, this is what is lacking in today's world. We keep on complaining about the next generation but not accepting the truth. So I need to tell that nowadays children are more knowledgeable, having more wisdom, and they work more harder than how I was when I was 18, right? If this truth is told to the children, they will get encouraged and motivated. See what Karuna spoke about, the dream stealer within us. It came from Mahesh also, isn't it? At such a young age, and his clear thoughts and communications, amazing, Mahesh. And
Thank,
I think Mahesh, where is Manas? And one day you should bring Manas also, your father also. And
for sure.
this beautiful, you came and expressed yourself. Karuna, what do you think of a student of 18-year-old and coming talking about his dream, and how did he express himself?
So he's Mahesh is gentleman and humble. That's the first thing I observed. He's a humble guy. Um, you'll go to any extent to accept that if you're wrong, you'll accept it. That's what the feeling I got. You're very humble. Um, and that's important. I think for an 18-year-old, um, it's very important to know your roots. It's very important to know where you come from, your source. And I believe, as an Indian born, not born in Dubai, born in India, but I think it's a gift to be born in India. It is the karma that we've done in our past lives, that we got the privilege or the honor or the grace to be born in India. And coming from the roots, knowing how science, Vedic knowledge has given the world, how the zero added a value to the world, all those gifts. So beautiful to see an 18-year-old. And again, age is just a number. Mahesh, you're already an older soul in a young body. Let's just put it that way.
Thank you so much.
You're an older
I'm
soul
so
in a young
happy.
body.
I'm so happy when I met him in 2017, 18, and then, training him for 3 years in all our literatures, religion, and culture. And today I see so much change in him. It makes me feel so proud because, I don't need any name. I don't want him to say that, Dr. Senthil influenced me. But if his success is going to be my success, if people appreciate him today, I feel so honored. I still remember the first day he went on stage and what he spoke, how he spoke. I have the recording, Mahesh. What do you see yourself like 3.5 years back, 2008, I think 18, when I conducted this first session of Brahmagyan in Holiday Inn? You just came that day for the first day and you went on stage also. We have recorded you
Yeah,
also. And
yeah.
from that day to today, 3 years, 3.5 years, what do you feel? How does it feel? The
So
change within you?
honestly, in terms of the way I think has changed, because after like 3 years ago, I was much younger then. Like I think I used to be a little like kind of like the stereotypical teenager, kind of like I didn't focus on everything too much. I used to take a lot more for granted. I guess as over time, I'm almost 18 as well, as I said now, but over time you get to realize the world more, just not in like that like the shell of being a kid, and you're basically more conscious. You're more self-aware and conscious about what's happening. Your responsibilities grow as you age as well. So I guess and especially after attending your classes, right? Even while in school, they teach us a lot of stuff, a lot of sciences, maths, and all that. So I always have the thought at the back of the mind that what has our religion taught about in this specific subject? Like, for instance, I had my physics class, and I was doing like astrophysics and astronomy and all that. So in that time, I reminded myself of the astrology classes you've taught us, and like the how much like there's something much more bigger than just the things we learn at school, you know. So I
And
feel
how
proud.
was it? How was it for you to know our culture, our scriptures, and about the maths in Vedic maths, Vedic science, and astronomy, astrology, all that which I taught you 3 years. And today, if you go back and tell any Bharatiya student, and what should he think about our literatures, our religion, our culture, and Vedic science and maths? What is your experience which you learned from me, and what will you suggest to a person who has not learned it, to your age group?
Yeah. So personally, I think it's something that every Bharatiya should learn. You know, it's after all our culture, and it's beautiful. After you learn a few lessons in it, and like if you go to an extent where you can understand it and even kind of explain it, you'll understand the true beauty of astrology and many cultures. Because over time, I may be wrong, but over time, our religion and culture has been just like memorization of stuff and where we pass on to the next generation. So we can't really explain the actual meanings behind anything. We just do it because we were always doing it, which doesn't really mean anything. So knowing these stuff, you actually know the true meaning of why you're doing it. There's no point in doing something if you don't know the reason for it. So for a person who hasn't learned this, I feel like everyone should, every Bharatiya should, every Hindu should, because after all, it's their culture. And I feel like in this world, which is a pretty global world, you have so many religions, so many cultures. I think like there should be two main points to take away. Like one point, to be strong in your religion, your culture, like absolutely kind of love it, be passionate about it, learn it. And the second point is to respect other cultures as well and embrace the diversity.
And Mahesh, meeting you in 2018, where you were not interested in religion, not interested in puja, not interested in going to temple, and then you taking your parents, waking up early and taking them to the temples in Kumbakonam, where you went to all the Navagraha temples, and your father telling that my children are showing more interest than us, and waking us up and getting up early and doing all this and going to every temple, doing all those procedures. Priya, Karuna is saying hi to you. Can you see? You are live. You cannot just come near, come near. Just say hi to
Hi.
Mahesh is also there.
Yeah, hi.
Right.
Hi,
Come, come.
Karuna. How are you? Hi, Mahesh.
Jatne uncle.
Hello, uncle. Namaste, ji.
And you have Sharin and Malti,
Mhm.
Lubna,
Hi,
and
hi, hi.
we have Maruk Ghosh, and all of them sitting there. And we have Kirti and Shruta, and so many of them are
Mhm.
sitting, and we are all chatting together on dreams.
Yeah, I could see all smileys, smile faces. Mm.
So you want to say anything to Mahesh?
Yeah.
See, he has changed now. Hair cutting ho gaya. Looking very
Yeah.
smart.
He's become, he lost weight
Guys,
also.
long hair. Yeah.
Yeah, last was like, okay, during Brahma Session, I remember that you had long hair now. Yeah. Nice to
Yeah.
see you.
I.
Auntie is not calling you nowadays for lunch, huh, Mahesh? Ask her why she's not calling you.
Yeah. Why aren't you calling us?
We'll call, we'll call.
Soon,
Sure.
Definitely.
soon we'll call Mahesh.
Yes, for
We are
sure.
missing you in our house, actually, Mahesh.
Ah.
We used to have so much fun, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
After COVID, everything. Yes.
yeah. I want to ask you this again. And now,
Mhm.
a child a teenager who was not believing in religion and who was not interested in going to temple, and who used to criticize, or we used to feel giggling, laughing about the religion. And then after learning today, you taking more interest, and one day your father calling me and telling about your brother Manas. Senthil, you need to talk to him more because he's becoming too religious. This kind of change, and he became Krishna Bhakta, and you became what Bhakta? Which is your
I
Ishtadevata?
guess yesterday with Shiva, you'd say.
Ah, okay. So you becoming devotee of Shiva, and your brother becoming devotee of Krishna. And how many temples you visited when you went after my training? You went to Kumbhakonam and visited all the Navagraha. How many temples you visited?
Right. So total in a span of 10 days, we visited about between around 35 to 40, I guess.
Can you imagine? And you guys were showing more interest towards more than the parents. And each temple, why you were going, what you were going, what mantra you are supposed to enchant, everything you knew, right? How was it
Yeah.
going and doing all this with your conscious and with knowledge?
Much better. The biggest feeling of satisfaction was there, and especially the feeling of bhakti. Because as a child, before attending Brahmagyan classes, I've been to Tirupati so many times, and I didn't understand why it was such a popular temple. I thought people were just going there because it's a big temple. I didn't understand the meaning properly. So we went to like these temples in Srirangam, Kumbakonam. I did some research before. Like it doesn't take that much effort, like little like 15 minutes, 20 minutes of reading the actual stories of the Sthala
Sthala
Purana.
Purana.
Yeah. So if you read it, you know the meaning why they built this temple and why this deity is there, and that will connect you more to why you're visiting this temple. So it's in terms of that, you feel much more satisfied. You feel much more inclined and interested to go there.
Now that culture, the religion, and now your maturity, you have clarity in life. How is it helping you in dreaming and achieving your dreams? Because see, everything has to be related to the topic. See,
Yeah.
if you would have dreamt something 3 years back, it would have been some meaningless dreams, right?
Yeah.
Now that you are so matured, your awareness about the world, God, creation process, and everything, you are open minded now. Now when
Mhm.
you visualize and when you dream and when you plan for your dream, how is that study helped, and how clear are you in your dreams?
So right. So in the past 1 year, 1.5 year, I feel like there's been a major change in terms of the way I dream. Right. So recently, I've been applying to a lot of universities. So as a person in my age, and I still feel like it's a pretty big chapter of my life. In like 6 months' time, I'll be going to university and everything. So I've dedicated a lot of time for university, and I was very like what do you call inclined and like emerging myself with university applications, research, and all that. But after like regularly attending Brahmagyan sessions, not only that, like when I do like watch YouTube videos on religious topics and all that, you usually see the biggest picture, like because I was so immersed in this university, like let's say, so university is another 4 6 years maximum, right? And then what are you going to do? Because like if you look into the future, yeah, I've been realizing that I was more inclined towards uh, materialistic wants and dreams. Of course, getting to university, good job is a very much valid dream, and I still dream of doing that. But after that, like there's much bigger than just getting a job and going to university, which is kind of getting closer to God Himself. Because you might be the biggest person in the world. You might become a prime minister, you might become like a big personality, but it won't all matter once you die. I mean, you'll have a legacy as well. But let's say like a 200 years, 300 years down the line, will many people remember you, no matter how big your legacy is? So, yes, progressing towards a non-materialistic dream is also very important. Yeah.
I love that what you said. Very impressive.
Thanks.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
And
Well
Karuna,
said.
I feel so proud today about my student, and I want to show you something, right? And I don't know. Oh, this cannot be shown. Okay, we are not on this. Let me see if I can take this. Can you see the sofa set there? Okay, that
Yeah.
is exactly where I was sitting. I'm talking about 2017. I was sitting there in the single seater, and Priya was laying on the three-seater, and I was teaching her, right? And suddenly she said, Senthil, you're only teaching me. You've learned so much. What are you doing with it? Why don't you teach the next generation? I said, hey, Priya, who is going to listen to me? She said, try, start. I think you are reading for 18 years, but it is only with you. Why don't you go and teach? Then I said, okay, I will do one training program. So we booked the hall in Holiday Inn and we invited them. That is where first time Mahesh came, right? Priya said that don't expect millions of people to change Senthil. Before you die, if you could change two people, two youngsters, and make them religious and know everything about the culture, that's good enough. So he said two, aim for two. Now, we went and we announced, and then 76 people came. And then I went on stage in the evening around 4 o'clock. And the session ended night 2 o'clock. People did not even take a break, they forgot about the dinner. And the response was amazing. And towards the end, they said, when is the next class? And where do we meet? Next Friday. I'm like, really? I thought of doing one session. The reason I did a long session is लोग तो एक बार मिल गया तो अभी आ गया तो पकड़ना है नहीं छोड़ना है because they're not going to come back again. That's what I felt. And now suddenly they're asking, when are we going next week? So that's how it started. It went on for 3 years. And in 3 years, I have six youngsters, teenagers, who became my students. They call me Guru. And now when I see the change which I brought in them in the 3 years, today it's a great gift what Mahesh gave me. The way he came and spoke so clearly, clear vision, that maturity coming from an 18-year-old. And this is a success to me. And that's what I'm telling Karuna, you, Jatin uncle, you, all of us have the responsibility. This is what we have to leave behind. Today, I have put a seed in Mahesh, right? Similarly, I put a seed in Manas, Divya, Spandana, many other youngsters who came in my life last 3 years, and they are preachers now. And you see, what I learned in my 40s, they learned in their teenage. Can you imagine at my age how good they will be, Karuna?
It's
So,
rocket.
wow.
It's not rocket science, but again, I'm gonna say, pagal hai re.
She took that. Amazing, amazing. Jatin uncle, what do you have to say?
सेंथिल, आई हैव टू से नथिंग एक्चुअली। इन दोनों बच्चों को सुनकर तो मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा है कि इस उम्र में इनके पास इतना अच्छा ज्ञान है। आई एम वेरी
Karuna,
प्राउड।
Karuna, you said right actually. पागल है, हमको एक बच्चा दिख रहा है, इसको दो बच्चा दिख रहा है। अंकल, दूसरा बच्चा कौन है?
मेरे लिए तो करना भी बच्चा ही है ना।
हम सब बच्चे हैं। मुझे चार बच्चे नजर आ रहे हैं। पागल है क्या?
देखो,
I'm sorry for stopping you just to make you laugh. I did that.
श्योर
अंकल,
श्योर।
अंकल,
महेश, यू
अंकल,
आर अमेजिंग।
बच्चे 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 बोल के इतना बूढ़े बनिए। एंड यू आर जस्ट वेरी, बच्चे का डिफरेंस ऐसे होना चाहिए। आई एम 52, इज 18, एंड यू आर
मेरे
ओनली, हाँ, यू आर
देखो,
ओनली 10 year old, बड़े भैया है। तो डोंट से दैट बच्चे बच्चे बोल के।
हम चार हैं। हम चार बच्चे हैं अंदर। See,
क्या बात है,
हम चार बच्चे हैं यहाँ।
क्या बात है, क्या बात है। हाँ,
महेश,
बोलिए अंकल। नहीं,
यू आर
उसको तो
डूइंग
दो
ग्रेट।
दिखाई दिया।
Okay, really, Mahesh, you are doing great. I
Thank
am
you so
very
much.
proud of you. I have seen third time here. Just carry on with the grace of God. Carry
For
on.
sure.
Yes, really.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, I remember. I think Jatin uncle saw him in my Brahmagyan sessions, correct?
Yeah. A couple of sessions.
Okay. Going back to Karuna, I think we'll wind up the session in the next few minutes. And I said last time, there is a commitment. I said that we should not have long sessions, and maximum it should not cross more than 2 hours. So for 2 hours, we have another, 2 hours got over actually. Another 15 minutes will wind up, and also taking questions from the audience. And I strongly feel, please, audience have to participate. And those of you who are listening to us, write down what you feel about what Mahesh said, what Karuna taught, and what Jatin uncle spoke, what I spoke. And we will talk to you. Ask questions if you want to. And Lubna, thank you so much. And Mahesh read what you wrote. 17. Wow. Mahesh, he says, how confident. I wish I was there. And Lubna is from Pakistan but settled in UK. And Mahesh, she's a very good friend of mine and she's appreciating you. And Malati Bhaskaran, he is from Malaysia and she's clapping for you and she's very impressed. And Maruk Ghosh is one of my friend, but I've not spoken to him yet. He clapped for you, and this is what I just want to share with you.
Thank you, everybody, so much. It means a lot to get appreciation.
Thank you. Any questions, feedback, or anything you want to suggest for our sessions? And I think we will wind up the session of we will wind up the session of dream. And the next few days we are going to come out with a different topic. I also want the panelists to talk about it. And Jatin uncle and Karuna,
Do you
I
want
need
to
your
take
participation.
do you
I
want to
want to
take
ask you
closing
this question.
comments?
No, yeah. He also said, Lubna, I was astonished seeing the way Mahesh talk. Imagine he's just 17 plus plus. And Maruk Ghosh, India. Oh, I'm a female. Okay, you're a female. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the mistake. And Mahesh, you see Maruk Ghosh is also there. And she's also wishing you. Thank you. And Karuna, I want to ask you this.
Yes.
Could you, if you don't mind, if you could switch on your video for some time
Yeah.
before we wind up, just few
Yeah.
minutes to talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, since we are all from the SSR movement and now we are conducting the system, many people have this question why we are not talking about the SSR movement. And I think the next session we will talk about SSR movement and not about the controversies or whatever it is. We will put across our views and it should be the public views, not the narratives, not lies, not imaginations, and what we have understood about the SSR case. I think since I have already given you this, let's all come and talk about one session on SSR. Again, that people should not think that ha dekha abhi shuru ho gaya. No, we are going to have one session on SSR, and then next week onwards, again next session onwards, we are going to go back to different subjects to contribute to the next generation. Go ahead, Karuna. What's your
Sure.
opinion?
Sure. I will speak on behalf of nobody. I will speak only on his behalf as a public. What I, as a public, in my public view, the circus that has been going around for almost a year and a half. I don't want to follow anybody anymore. I don't believe in anybody anymore. But as a public, I'm mad that the narratives that are floating are misleading, misguided, and with help of Dr. Senthil and a few others, there were some we were able to connect the dots and find out exactly what the whole umbrella is about this. So again, I will only speak for myself. I'm not here to uh, solicitate anybody's opinions. I'm not here to solicitate anybody's trolls. I'm not here to solicitate opinions of any YouTubers. I only, as Karuna Sharma, how I feel about Sushant Singh Rajput, this whole justice movement campaign as a woman, um, and as also being on the panel and also being as a audience, things that I've seen, things that I've heard. I'm not talking anything about that, but I'm pointing out things that these questions are still not answered. There's diversion, constant diversion. Whenever we ask questions, this diversion is happening, and we just want to bring that to light as a public for myself.
Okay, see, this we did not plan, and if something goes good, the credit should go to that one person, and if something goes wrong, also this will go to Maruk Ghosh only, because Maruk, because you asked this question, I'm doing this session next time so that you're all happy. And my opinion on YouTubers. Um, it is these YouTubers, frontliners, and the main people who came forward to fight for SSR movement. All credit to them and their efforts. And we have a SSR movement, and I appreciate each and everybody for their valuable effort. Point number one. Point number two, there is a force which came to divide and rule and dismantle the SSR movement, which we understand, and we don't want to talk about it. Who is involved, which YouTuber is involved, which frontliner is involved? We are not going to talk about it because I have not come here to target anybody and I don't want to judge anybody because there are couples who have lived together for 20 years and then they divorce and hate each other. So living with somebody for 20 years, still you are not able to understand. Coming online and talking to some YouTuber and that suddenly you want to judge them, it's not fair. So I have not come here to social media to judge anybody. But however, people, since we were in the SSR movement, I'm sure they want to listen to Chetan Uncle about SSR movement and Karuna and myself. They should not think that we have run away from the SSR movement. We were very much there, and whenever time is required, we'll voice our opinion, and we'll also take this platform to educate people on what we know. But however, we would like to work towards bringing everybody together so that we have more and more people joining the SSR movement, not to create violence, not to abuse Bollywood or abuse anybody or troll anybody, rightfully with the limit what we have with the freedom of speech, with respecting the jurisdiction and also the law and order in the country. We will express ourselves and ask the right questions so that justice prevail in our country. That should be the only motive. There is Jatin uncle, your view on this.
थैंक यू सेंथिल। एक्चुअली मैं दो टॉपिक के बारे में बात करूँगा। सबसे पहला अगर सुशांत के बारे में है, सुशांत के बारे में तो मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा। फिर भी अगर आप कोई दूसरा सेशन करते हो तो कोई पैनल पे आके बैठेगा और सवाल करेगा, मुझसे पर्सनल सवाल करेगा तो मैं उसका जवाब दूंगा, वरना मैं सुशांत के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा। ठीक है जी, मेरा अपना ओपिनियन है। ठीक है ना, अगर यहाँ आएगा तो मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा। और महेश के बारे में मैं इतना अच्छा एक बात बोलूँगा, मैं ये कि देखो ये बच्चा ही जस्ट ओनली 17+ है। मैं अभी अपने जब ये प्रोग्राम शुरू हुआ था, मैंने अपने बचपन के बारे में बोला था कि मेरे फादर ने मुझको पेड़ के नीचे रामायण और गीता ये सब का पाठ सिखाया। ये देखो ये बच्चा 17 ईयर का है, इसको सेंथिल ने शास्त्र को ज्ञान दिया है। मैं ये कहता हूँ, अब यहाँ जो पेरेंट्स सुन रहे हैं, थोड़ा बहुत अपने बच्चों को शास्त्र को ज्ञान दे, वो फ्यूचर के लिए बहुत सक्सेसफुल होगा। यही मेरे को बोलना है। थैंक यू महेश, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी।
And uncle, regarding this only, and I was doing Zoom trainings on Brahmagyan, and
Okay.
it was only going to selected people, and that is one of the reasons why I opened the YouTube channel. And now I didn't had a good partner for this,
Oh.
somebody to talk to, because it should not be just sitting and teaching. Two people interacting, the sessions will be beautiful. I
Okay.
was I was looking for somebody who can work along with me on this. I found
Hmm.
Karuna in that. So Karuna and myself will sit across, pre-record, edit, and bring
Hmm.
out a lot of videos talking about our culture, scriptures, and all of this knowledge. But we'll have open mic session. There we will talk about typical subjects. So
Okay.
that's what we are planning to do. Because instead of asking your parents to go ahead and read scripture somewhere, don't worry. We have opened the channel. Keep watching the channel, and we will start putting the videos where we will teach you step by step about our culture,
Hmm.
our literature, our history, our scriptures, spirituality, religion, meditation, pranayama, astrology. Everything is going to be taught from this channel. Now, coming back to Sushant's case, Uncle, you also and Karuna also, none of us should shy away saying that we will not talk about Sushant. We all should talk about Sushant says, but we will not talk about other YouTubers or other narratives. That's what we are going to do, and that's what beautifully said by Karuna, right? So we will think that we are born new in this SSR movement, and we will talk. We will have to talk to CBA, or we'll have to talk to the government, or we'll have to talk to the Bollywood. We'll have to address them because we have nothing to do with the other people, right? They are also co-SSRs, right? So We can agree to disagree with some of them, but our motive is not to compete with them. Let's complement them, because we are one family, right? We are on this side, so the other side is becoming more and more stronger. Now, you had an article on BBC which did a damage to the SSR movement. Okay, and very false allegations and everything came on the SSR movement. I saw that, and I didn't like it. So when these kind of external forces come to attack the SSR movement, I think we should voice out and we should give our support to everybody, not one particular individual or one particular YouTube channel, and we should show our integrity to the entire SSR movement. And one thing which we have decided to do is that we will not troll people, nor trollers will be appreciated or encouraged and motivated by this channel. We are going to have a very decent channel where educated people will come here, cultured people will come here, and we will contribute something if it is having value addition to the SSR movement also. And we are not scared, nor we are running away talking about SSR movement. If somebody feels like that, they are very much wrong. The kind of information I have collected, the kind of investigation I have done, the kind of things which I've done, nobody has any clue. I think everything is known to Karuna. Karuna, what do you think about my study and understanding and my investigation?
I have a sense of humor to this. You know what my answer will be?
I taught you something today, yeah? It touched you, I think.
It really made, because you made me laugh on that. I laughed. You saw the first, I cried first so much, and then I laughed so much. So I was like,
Pagal.
I should have just called Dr. Senthil to make me laugh. Like, just
Really?
Nay,
Okay.
I'll seriously answer your question. Ask me again, because I got lost in the fire.
No, that's okay. You made me laugh actually. Karuna, this is what we should do to each other, right? All of us, right? See how much joy it's bringing to each of us, right? We are all smiling, laughing, and we are talking about some serious matters also. No. I was saying that there is this misconception that, oh, these guys ran away. This is a breakaway group, and they're scared. They're worried about trolling. Somebody attacked them, they ran away. Now, you hear that on one side, then you hear me talking about my study and observation about the entire SSR movement from the bird eye view and my findings, which I shared with you. And how do you feel?
I mean, if you want to take a risk and put it out there, put it out there at your own risk. Yeah, I think that's why there are a lot of people scared. And again, I don't want to talk about any of that right now because we are focused on the topic dreams. But I'll say one thing: we didn't run away, we didn't break away. I have to work on my dreams. I have dreams. I have to fulfill my dreams. I have a responsibility towards my dreams. So I'm just doing that. And there's no way, this way or that way, to achieve the divine infinite. Find your own way or carve your own path. So I'm just doing that. And I think
And
Dr. Senthil met me
Karuna,
there.
yeah, Karuna, one more question, because you know me since many days and you have seen me. You have seen me talking to few people. Do you think I'm scared?
No, I have to put you on a leash.
I think the guys on the other side should be scared.
No, I'm sure there's I must be and you must be something, we know something that people don't want us to express or talk. That's why we are cornered in that way. But again, divine works beautifully. Karma has its way. And all I know is that you can hide truth from this side, you can hide truth from that side. Eventually, somehow the air is going to come out and fart in your face. So the truth is going to come out as a fart.
anyhow so good that somebody asked us today to speak about Sushant. And next week, or sorry, in the next few days,
Satanji wants to say something.
no, before that, and the day we speak about the Sushant case, you will all be very, very happy. very very happy to hear my side of or my observation or what do I think. See, please, my side of the story means don't think that I'm going to talk about the other YouTubers and their narratives. I'm going to talk about the SSR justice movement, about the CBI, about the entire case. I'm going to say from my point of view. And Karuna will also do that, and Jatin uncle also will do that. And please, once again, we are not here to divide, and already there is so much of divisions. We will complement or we'll stay outside and do our work. Go ahead, Jatin uncle.
नहीं, मैंने तो कुछ नहीं बोलना था, मैंने कहा सी यू अगेन, थैंक यू वेरी मच, हाँ, सी यू नेक्स्ट टाइम, कीप
Uncle, who
स्माइलिंग.
is that? Who is that second kid?
मी सेल्फ.
Good
पागल हो
one.
गया, पागल हो गया.
Pagal, pagal. And Karuna, in fact, next time when you go to any interview and seriously things are happening or going for a corporate meeting, and suddenly you remember this, pagal hai. You're gonna remember me for life, huh? Whenever you think of this.
The beauty would be, even if I say pagal hai, they wouldn't understand.
You have the benefit, and thank you very much, Maharuk Ghosh. And actually, when you asked the question only, I realized, yes, after starting the channel, I'm not spoken about Sushant, which is not correct. And because we all came together for Sushant, uh, insaf ke liye, justice ke liye. And I'm sure we should talk about it also. We should not shy away from it. And thank you so much. Because of you, we are going to do that session. And thank you, Mahesh.
Thank
You
you,
made me feel very
everybody.
proud. And
Thank
thank
you.
you, Karuna. You
Thank
bring
you.
charm to this channel, and your words of wisdom are loved by some of my people.
Thank
And you
you.
should keep coming.
Thank you.
And also somebody already asked which is Karuna channel. And please, we are making a WhatsApp group, Telegram group, and Microsoft group also will create. And those who are regularly coming will add them to that, where both the Karuna channel and my channel will keep announcing, and we'll do that. And please remember that we will bring different subjects in each of the channel so that you don't get bored. And the reason we are having two channel is, I'm sure a lot of people from US and a lot of people from that community who are connected to Karuna would love to listen to her. And definitely she's addressing to that Western world, and here I am going to cover up the Eastern world. So that's why we're going to work on both the channels. Does it make sense?
It's going to be a informative. And again, I am humbly asking, if, like Mahesh, if you feel in your peer group, the things that you notice, that things that are needed to be discussed as youth, we
Yeah.
welcome feedback. We welcome topics that you would like us to discuss, because we are here really only to build a community in a way that is more empathetic and more conscious to a level. So if Mahesh or Jatanji, if you
Sure.
feel there's a topic in your peer group, in your surrounding, that you feel like this nobody talks about, or something needs to be addressed, we are willing to openly discuss on that also. So always room for change, always room to grow for me, and I'm always gonna look up to people for that. But again, I'll do what I'd like to do.
Amazing. A good thought, Mahesh. If you students all come together, you have some issue to
Hmm.
talk about, you can use this channel.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. Or you all can come and discuss, we will listen to you.
Yeah.
You can choose a
Yeah.
subject, right? And
Yeah.
please remember, this channel is not Senthil channel, it's our channel, right? So come back, and thank you very much, each and every one of you, and those who were in the chat mode, those who were my panelists. And I'm really really blessed to have all of you. I'm lucky, and I enjoyed, really thoroughly enjoyed. And now I'm going to go and fulfill my dreams. I'm going to take my wife, go for a movie, have popcorn, nachos, and everything. Feel jealous, and otherwise go and achieve your small dreams. Bye bye. Good night. God bless you.